SWB audio capture, not registered.
Oh, what is up, Goat World? It is me, your boy JDZ, and I'm back at you again with another Goat Format dueling stream. We are back with part two of Geist D versus Alejandro. And in the off time, in the interim, during the time that I had off of the stream, I was able to do a little bit of research, a little bit of due diligence, and I was able to discover who this duelist Alejandro really is. A lot of people reached out to me and let me know that this duelist is actually a whole time legend in his own regard. This duelist is a four-time YCS champion, Shonen Jump champion, worlds qualified, worlds attended. So he is no slouch. This is no geek off the street. This is no he plays very heavily in the money match circuit and in the money circuits. So Alejandro is a real deal Holyfield duelist, but he absolutely is running up against a chainsaw in Geist D. So currently, just to recap what's going down, he is currently sitting 4 games behind Geist D. Geist D is 4 matches to 0 in this best of 11 series. Again, the first duelist to reach 11 wins will receive $2,000. So we are ready. I believe the duels are all gearing up, ready to host. The games are about to go live, so we're going to play probably another 4 matches today, maybe 5. This is a control mirror, so these matches do take a little bit more time. So depending on how much time the duelists have available to themselves today, we will bring that to you guys. All right, so this sounds like a beatdown. Marcus Hayden is saying. Marcus Hayden coming on in, YCS champion in his own regard. You know, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. But I hats off to Alejandro for doing what he's doing and getting into this ground skirmish with Geist D in this situation. A lot of duels in this format would never do such a thing, you know what I'm saying, to include myself. But he's showing some bravery, showing some cojones, getting out there, balling, and he has some great plays. I mean, he has some good plays. He had some good opportunities, but it seems like it just wasn't working out over and over and over again a multitude of times. And it's going to be like that. Geist D is a very resilient duelist, incredibly difficult to defeat, you know what I'm saying, at any point, let alone for a tremendous prize like $2,000. I mean, everyone can use 2,000. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share this in the Discord right now. If you want to join us, come on in. Come on in and hang out. Part 2 is live. All right, we should be ready to go here soon. I'm gonna hit up the players one more time. Again, the part 1 is going to be on this channel. You can go back and check that out. The deck lists are not open like it was for the AJT and Nano version. This is a different one, so we're going to keep it going. Here we go. All right. All right, all right, all right. And let me get this thing off my ugly mug. And we are in. All right. So here we are moving on into match number 5. It should be odd numbers, so it should be Geist D going first for match number 5, and then we're going to keep rotating like that. First to 11, this is match number 5. Geist D is up 4-0. We have a chaos control mirror to round it out. So go ahead and lock in, and let's get motivated. Let's get that same energy from yesterday. Let's get that back. Maybe you guys can send some healing energy over to Alejandro's camp. Give him the power he needs to maybe get that same energy Geist D had yesterday. Maybe he can rattle off 4 victories, and then we can have a series. Yo, yo, yo. Yes, Marcus Hayden, it is in fact 4-0 in this series right now. Geist D is ahead, 4-0. That is the current situation. PQ2, what is up? How are you doing? Welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. Go ahead and like the stream on your way in. Like the stream on your way in. We're going to stream today. I'm probably going to stream again tomorrow if these duels are willing to do it. I'm also going to stream Saturday. PWCQ number 51 is going to go down, and then I'll be back again next week for GFC 13 and 14. So we got a lot of Go format activity to start this year off. We're starting a new year off with a bang. So That's how it is. As we got pot for pot with a knock here, hit the GK spy. Alejandro not playing GK spy. Geisty is in the control deck. A lot of control players may not like GK Spy because it does kind of conflict with scapegoats and things of that sort. But I think that card is too good to not be playing right now. And it is what it is. All right, all right, all right. The amount the loser pays, the winner should be 1,000 for each game they finish ahead, not 1,000 total. So if he ends 11-0, Alejandro should have to pay the $11,000. Come on, man. What kind of game is that? That's a real shadow game. Mewtwo Strux Back. We're not trying to do that, but Guys D already back on it as you got the GK Spies knocked, and that frees up the Magician of Faith to get back a second pot. I mean, that's just sequencing your sets and doing a little knock testing and all that kind of stuff. That's why a lot of times in this GOAT format game, a lot of the duelists don't typically use that knock on the first one. You know, they kind of let that first one go through, but you can't because they know you might do that. And then they set the faith first, and now you're screwed that way too. So you never know, man. It's hard. It's hard. It's kind of like that Princess Bride when the guy's got the poison. He's talking about, haha, I knew you would do this, so I did this. You know, kind of thing. You get into your own head and just instantly start tilting. But double pot to start off. Both players already finding the pot agreed. Do these duelists have beef, or is it a friendly money match? There is no beef. This one is a no beef situation. I don't think any of them so far have been beef. We were just talking about that in the War League server voice call chat. We were just hanging out in there a minute ago, and we were talking about that would be cool to see like beef battles and like beef wars, and if someone has beef to settle it live, you know, on the stream. I think that would be good. Oh, something about audio capture. Oh, thank you. Sorry. Oh, dude. I'm sorry. I am such a piece of shit, dude. I am. Look at me, dude. Look at me. Look at me, dude. Look at me. Look. Thank you. Sorry. It should be gone now. That should be gone now. My bad. I'm a terrible. It's always something. You know how it is, Solaris. It's always going to be something to start these streams off. It's never going to be smooth. Almost smooth is smooth, but we're fixed now. SB audio capture not registered. Do you know how many videos I've ruined? Do you know how many videos SB audio capture has ruined for your boy JDZ? I would say probably about 1,000. Okay, there would be way more GOAT format dueling videos on this channel if not for SB audio capture not registered coming through. It just pisses me off, dude. And it's just a couple clicks, and it just keeps shutting itself off for some reason. I don't know why it does that. My tech is bad. Tech's all jacked up. All right, but we got another faith getting. Okay, this is already going to a place that I don't want it to be. You know what I'm saying? This is already kind of snowballing into a location in which I am not prepared to be. You got faith, flip faith, add pot, and we're just already in a terrible, terrible spot. Is it just me, but I can't see Geist D's deck and oh, dude, it's not you. It's me. Damn it, dude. Damn it. I thought I was cooking. Give me 1 sec. I can fix that too. Thank you, SoFlo. SoFlo, you are not incorrect. This is me. Your boy JDZ is just a mess right now. Just give me a sec. I can fix that too. I've been working on the stream, trying to get it right, and I've just been having some issues, man. It's just been issue after issue, nonstop issue. But I can fix this too. Good thing we're doing this now before the PWCQ comes around or the GFC. Hopefully, you know, I have this all sorted out by then. So let's see. We got Give me just a sec. I will have this in a Oh, creature swap already, huh? Please don't be Faith. Come on now. Can't be third Faith already. We're not doing that. And we do have the scapegoats as the countermeasure. I'm sure Geisty had that as a thought. We might be seeing a solemn judgment here. We might see 3,200 life points come off of Geisty's health box here. And we don't. We just let it go. Take your goat. All right, let's see. There it is. I can't believe I did that. Oh my goodness. Freaking rookie maneuver, dude. Rookie op. Okay, here we go. We're cooking. We're cooking. It's probably gonna be off a little bit. I promise I'll fix it for the next one. This is all gradual repairs as the stream is being built as it flies. Okay, we're building it in air. We're building it in air, and let's see it now. Let's see the finished product. Let's see the finished product. Boom. Huh? Cooking. That was a cook right there. That was a certified cook. All right, I'm so proud of myself. There we go. Fixed. Still not perfect. There's a lot of things that need to be done, but that'll get us through at least for now. That'll get us through at least for now. All right. Alistair is the best deck. We're talking about Alistair? Yeah, I couldn't bet 1,000 if my life was that. I couldn't bet 30 cents. Like if you said, hey, bet me $2, I wouldn't do it. I just can't do it. I'm not built like that. We talked about this. It's not my style. It's not my style. I'll be so tilted. Or I get tilted already playing for free on Dueling Book Ladder for no money, and I'm already tilted. Can you imagine if I had some actual stakes on the line? Not even no chance. Hell to the no. Hell no, I couldn't. For actual stakes. I'm over here playing for free for some digital points. And I'm already tilting and pissed off. But Geist does have the 1,000 Eyes Restrict on the field. Sitting here. All the scapegoat tokens have been depleted. We did get a quality suck there. I'm not sure what that set card is. I was looking away and fixing my destroyed stream over here, trying to salvage what I could in flight. It was Tsukiyomi that has now been tributed for Thunder Dragon, who's on the approach, trying to get in for some attackings. You would cook if you had steak. I would cook. I would if I had if I had. That's a good one. That's good. I like that. That's a good one. That's a good one. Come on, man. Come on. That's comedy. That's pretty damn good. That's pretty good. That's a bar. That's funny. If I had actual steaks, like a nice little ribeye, I'll get my cook on then. But not for currency. I need that. I need all my bucks, dude. I need every single buck. Them bucks can go the distance. All right, so now we got Graceful Charities down as well. And we got Thunder Dragon punching on in for 1,600. So this one's already kind of looking chalked for the blue corner. I hate to say it, but we got another copy of Scapegoat. So Vivaldo has his own series of Scapegoats, as 2 Scapegoats have been deployed. But Geist is electing to reconstitute that attack. We're going to leave all 4 Scapegoat tokens, which is kind of terrifying a little bit. Sometimes. Again, you got to keep a sharp lookout for a tribe BLS type scenario, creature swap situation, things of that sort is always going to be in the back of your mind as you guys are just coming on in. If you're just tuning in, this is going to be the best of 11, first to 11 series. This is match number 5. Geist D has won all matches so far. The first duelist to get to 11 will receive $2,000. So that's what's on the line here. This is a different style of tournament. This is the second time we've done a duelist showcase. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a pretty cool little series that we do so far. Francis says, which decks were played so far? The only decks that they are allowed to play are the decks that they originally submitted. You can only use the same deck the entire time, and both of those decks are Chaos Control. That's the mirror that we're on today. As that main deck Swords here. Main deck Swords coming on in. I haven't seen that yet. So Swords of Revealing Light is going to be in the main deck for Vivaldo, as that is actually probably going to pay a little bit of dividends for a while, maintaining some of these scapegoats and keep the damage off. But you notice the red corner player did elect to keep all those scapegoat tokens onto the field. So perhaps that was a part of the plan, and we're just going to get a scoop there. We're going to get a scoop. Okay. And that was it. So we're just going to get a GG. Maybe the Vivaldo knew something. I might have missed something there. Just trying to save a little bit of time, getting a little timely scoop out of there. And that's going to get it done. Cool. So we're going on into game number 2. Oh, my overlay is all jacked up again. I'll fix it. I promise I'll fix it after this. After the stream, I worked on it this morning, and I'll work on it again. Yeah, I had game was far behind anyway, says Vivaldo. So we got a game 1 scoop. Geist is up, going into game number 2. Just like you guys need to game number 2 onto the like button. Please go ahead and engage fairly and impartially with that Go Format Dueling like button. It goes a long way. It does work. Okay, the like button does work. And go ahead and share it with your dueling buddies and or pals and come out and see this spectacle. All right. It might not be going the way that a lot of people wanted it to go, or it's definitely going some way. So just get out there, like the stream, share it with your compadres, and get on out here and get your game on. All right, so we're going back. On Alejandro, we'll be going first this time. 6 cards in hand. We got to start out with that dilute. That duo has been stuck. He's been getting to the duo early, and he's been getting some quality rips in it, hitting the Magician of Faith. And Geist is going to toss out the Book of Moon, and we'll just set one pass. So no Mon to put onto the field, so you don't have to worry about a double dip the chip. We got Thunder Dragon coming on in as the first play for Geist D's turn. Like you really wanna go into this thing 4-1. Like 5-0 is just that might be an insurmountable mountain to come back from. As we're going to get the Thunder Dragon for 2, set to pass it on over to Alejandro. You got to start somewhere, as Assura Priest is going to be TT splashed immediately. It appears as Alejandro may not be on Solemn Judgment yet either. So you got the Assura Priest is going to find his way to the graveyard. He would love to have that Assura Priest yesterday too. Those scapegoats were all over the place. Guys de-electing just to draw past, toss back on over to Alejandro. See if he can find some more pressure. It's going to come in the form of Thunder Dragon discard, so maybe not pressure yet. Maybe not yet. As we go ahead and set just another spell trap, toss it on over to Alejandro. Imagine losing 2K to a triple Thunder Dragon. Even worse, I just imagine sitting there and your opponent is just looping pot with Tsukiyomi and like duoing you, and you can't do anything about it. You can't break it up. You can't stop it. You're just losing actual bucks. That would suck. As Assura Priest, another Assura Priest falls to the graveyard with a Mirror Force. I'd be so pissed. I'd be so upset. As this breaker has a 100% chance of hitting some scapegoats right here. I'm thinking 100. It's got to be 100%. Geist D plays 19 copies of Scapegoat. This breaker has such a high likelihood of hitting scapegoats, and we're just going to attack in for that reason probably. And now we have to think. I actually don't hate that attack. I think that was a solid attack. But Geist D lost 16. He should have lost 19 there. So let's correct that. Let's see if we can get into because he took 1600 damage. He should have taken 1900 there. So let's get into that. Let's get the Watchers in there. Let me see. Oh, he got it. He caught it. Okay. But that was cool. He had a delayed trap dust shoot, so you were able to get a little bit of value in the terms of the breaker not breaking your other card, just obscuring the breaker a little bit by holding the trap dust shoot, still getting that breaker's counter resolved, and you get the information from the trap dust shoot there. The hand looks like it was Snatch Steal, 2 Thunder Dragons, Metamorphosis, and No Moon of Crossout. Metamorphosis and No Moon of Crossout cannot stop Tsukiyomi, who's going to be able to cleanly remove this Breaker the Magical Warrior. Snatch, 2 Thunder Dragons, Metamorphosis, No Moon of Crossout. As you draw up to 6 cards, is going to set a card on the field, toss it back on over to Geist. Geist kind of working his way back up to some cards here, finding No Moon of Crossout to pop the set. It is Magician of Faith, so that's going to lose all copies of Magician of Faith for both duelists. Light and Dark is established for Alejandro, and for not for Geist D though. Tsukuyomi is in hand. Alejandro's side deck was probably 15 cards against control. I mean, I haven't seen too many, honestly. Based on what we've seen so far, I haven't seen too many control side cards coming in for Alejandro or Geisty. I think they're both playing fair decks. I think that was one of the stipulations, that you couldn't play an overtly pre-deck for whatever situation. So I think they're both playing pretty fair decks, not like one overly sided for one specific thing. As GK Spy will go ahead and hit that Nobleman Cross out. Only one GK Spy being removed, indicating there might be a GK Spy in the hand of Geist D, as Nobleman Cross out was known, and now it's no longer part of the equation, as you go ahead and set another card onto the field in defense position. Man, good sportsmanship. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. If I'm playing, yeah, I think that's one thing you would have to do though. PQ2. If this $2,000 is on the line, one thing I'm going to ensure is that I'm not playing against Library. I'm not playing against like DMOC launch. Hell, I'm not even playing against Reasoning Gate. I'm not playing against anything that is like not above board, and I'm not going to allow myself to be like heavily preed against. So we're gonna pick decks that are fair and balanced from some type of tournament. Like, hey, you played this deck in the Go Format World Championship. That's the deck you got to play. Here's the deck I'm gonna play is from this tournament, just to ensure that I still have to side for all the matchups I would face in whatever tournament. As BLS hits the field in defense position. If you can get somebody to agree to play Library for that, that'd be pretty funny. That'd be pretty funny. You'd have to FTK 22 times. That's crazy. I don't know if you could do it. Just sitting there for that amount of time, as Solemn Judgment is going to be ripped on the Blackluster Soldier. Solemn Judgment proving to be the card of the series so far. It's been negating, and it appears as if Alejandro doesn't have the Solemn Judgments to combat, as we're going to use the Nobleman Cross out on the GK Spy to set up the Magician of Faith again. So that's the second time Geist D has pulled that maneuver, and it has worked both times. He must have had that Magician of Faith in hand already due to the Nobleman Cross out hitting it. He had to have had it in hand. All these replays will be available to both of these duels, so they can go back in and check. Either Main Decree or Solemn is my philosophy. That's what's up. Or fuck it, both, dude. Put them both in. Why not? And now you got the Tsukuyomi loop established, and you got to flip the scapegoats. So it's looking messy, dude. It's looking messy. Oh man, and this loop, I mean, it might seem like, oh, he just kind of got it, but this seemed like it was kind of pieced together and coordinated a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it, but and Pot Greed is great coming in for Alejandro, and it will go through. 3,050 life points is not that much. You can figure out a way to finesse that through as you play the Mystical Space Typhoon, chain Ring of Destruction, target the scapegoat tokens, Metamorphosis now. You know Tsukuyomi is in hand, but you got to get this Magician of Faith loop broken up quickly. You still might have Jinzo, maybe. Let's see if this is going to be the play, or will you chill a little bit? And we're going to get a tribute here. So it will be Thunder Dragon coming down in attack position, barreling in for 1,600. Let's see if it connects. And we're going all in. We're going all in again. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're going all in. We're going all in. Let's see how many scapegoats in the graveyard. You already know that scapegoats. Every single time, dude. We're going all in, and more goats, dude. We're goating. Oh, no. Oh, man. Every time with these scapegoats. Every single time with these scapegoats. You already knew it was down there. You knew they were coming. You knew they were coming, man. I didn't have to say anything. You knew they were coming. And they came, they did. Scapegoats on the field aplenty. He's thinking about if he wants to issue the attacks or not. And it looks like he will. We're going to go ahead and send an attack. Where did this scapegoat come from on Oh, he already had that. That was one that was already over there. Okay. So now Tsukiyomi is down. So we're going to go ahead and Suk knock here. Suk battle into the token. Is there a knock? There's no knock. Okay. So that's got to be good to see for Vivaldo as we have the Chaos Sorcerer down in defense position. Tsukiyomi placed it there. Let's see what happens next as we're going to pass. Alejandro is on a play. I want to see a Sure Priest and sided Big Bang shot so bad. You probably won't see it in this one. That'll be borderline pre. I think it would be sick. That's a cool play. When that happens, it's always lit. It is always cool. As we got the Chaos Sorcerer now, so now you got to think about it. You got a threatening set spell trap on the field, 4 cards in hand, 4 versus Geist D. You're like, man, I got to figure out a way to get this attack in. And I can't go headlong into another copy of Scapegoats because that would just shatter my mental faculties. This seems like a very winnable game, and you just have to take it on home. But man, oh man, I could just already feel the BS coming for Alejandro as he's contemplating what to do in this spot. This is a sticky spot. You could even risk like a banish meta play, but that might be too much. You just don't know. But you're hoping for the best as you're hanging out in main phase 1, just running all the numbers and contemplating all your life decisions. I wonder what last night was for Alejandro. Maybe he stayed up late watching some film, trying to develop. I don't know if he has a Go format Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling team. I know for a fact Geist D plays, on a team. He plays with some very strong players. So I'm sure that they've already deduced, the plan and what to do, what to expect as D-Mock has hit the field in attack position. Oh man, we tributed up. We got a banish in, and then we're going to bring out the Machinator, and we're going to bypass all fear and panic and go for the Mystical Space Typhoon. Mystical Space Typhoon target the Mirror Force. So there was a trap down there. Snatch, steal a token. Okay. Premature. We're going to bring a one back. Premature, we're bringing back. What are we bringing back? The black. You can't bring that guy back. He was negated with Solemn Judgment. Hold. You can't do it. You cannot do it. Judge, let me get in there. Let me get in there. Oh, they're figuring it out. Oh, he just heard stream. Oh, he listens to the stream. Okay. Okay, my bad. I didn't know he was listening to the stream. If you gotta shut this stream off, Alejandro. Get out of this stream. You don't want to be listening to this while you're trying to get your game on. You definitely don't want to be listening to this stream while trying to get your duel on, man, because it is just a mess sometimes. You don't want to do that. But I'm out here. Yeah, listening to me while trying to play is going to ruin your game. You got to shut it off. All right. Let's see. So we have the D-Mock play. D-Mock's on the field. We have the token, which is still Snatch Stolen. And then we have the Chaos Sorcerer, which has been Premature Burial. And we're going to go for a battle phase here. We're just going to clean up the token and then punch on in for 2,800. This, it's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. I've seen worse positions, and I've seen them, stabilize and get through. Geist D has, I believe, Tsukiyomi is a card. He has, I believe, that's all I want to say. Maybe there might be more cards that you have information on. That's a lot of damn cards. That Chaos is also live too. So maybe the position is a little bit more vulnerable than I originally assessed. But man, oh man, maybe he was thinking about that BLS coming back, and that would have been a fantastic play. That would have been a game-winning play, but it could also turn into a game-losing play in that situation, because maybe even but you did get through the Mirror Force, which was a significant threat, and also that MST would have gotten through another copy of Scapegoats if that was something that was haunting your dreams, which I'm sure Scapegoat has to be on the forefront of Alejandro's mind as well. But we're still kind of kicking it here. 2 spellcasters. Tribe is a freaking mess. You got a lot of cards that just absolutely just sink your whole battleship too. A lot of cards. And Geist D is halfway through the deck. Oh, Tribe is gone. Tribe is gone. Any chaos. And that's pretty much. I mean, it's quite a few. You got Snatch Steal in there too. Breaker is pretty good. As Breaker the Magical Warrior has hit the field in attack position. Dude, what about Break Snatch meta? That would be funny as hell. Don't do that. That would break my spirit, dude. I can't take it. I can't take it. As we are gonna break Snatch here. Take the token back. And then meta, no way. Not like this. Switch to attack and then swap it out. No way. Come on. Dang. Who do you give up? Who are we giving up? You got to give up the Sork. And he had Snatch anyway. So, damn. Oh, my gosh. We're taking the D-Mock, huh? We're going to get them both. And that's going to be a GG. Oh, no. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Not like that. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Dang. Oh, not like this. Oh man, let me update the charts. That was hard. That one, because I think that one was winnable. I really do. I think that one was winnable. I really do. I think you had the cards there. I think you could have. I think some could have been put together. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking wrong about it. But it is what it is. We're moving on. We're moving on. And we're going on into not match number 21. Whoa, not that one. Not this one. Get that out of there. What's happening here? We're going to put this on match number 6. We're going to be match number 6 there. Here we go. Boom. And then Geist D is up 5. All right, and I'll fix that as well. Boom. There we go. Cool. Oh, I had I swear I misplayed due to that. Hold on, let's see. I'll go first. I was playing you can't. Alejandro is bugging. Okay, this duel is I love this guy. I don't know Alejandro at all. But I think I love this guy. He's over here literally playing freaking poker and Go format Yu-Gi-Oh at the same time. No wonder these things are happening. You gotta lock the hell in, big dog. You gotta lock in. You gotta lock the hell in, dude. Maybe my life is just not the same. My life ain't right. I'm not living right, but you gotta lock the hell in. What's up, Betchy? What's up, JDT? I hope all is going well. Viva Mexico. You got to talk to your countryman and tell him to lock the hell in. He can't be in the stream while playing poker while lining up against one of the best of all time. You can't do it. You better focus, because this is real deal. This is real deal on the streets. You better lock the hell in, dude. As we got Breaker on the approach, we're going to keep the counter and try to swing in again, just to try to force some scapegoats, perhaps. And then you can get a more accurate pop. Mirror Force would still technically be a 1-for-1 since Stang is on the field. I don't hate to play, but you better be meditating. You better be focused. Your chi better be balanced. Okay. You better be in harmony before you come over here against this red corner player. You better be ready to play. You got to put the poker down, put the World Series of Poker down. Okay. Turn that stream off. You need to be lighting some candles, and you need to be meditation. You need to take pop a addy, and you need to get after it, dude. You don't need to be doing none of that. As we go ahead and hit the Ring of Destruction on the Breaker, very rare and indigenous 19. As JP2 Mocha has just subscribed. Welcome to Goat World, JP2. Thank you. Stay a while. Check out some of these videos we got. Check out some of these streams we got. Check out some of these tournaments we're hosting. And that's it. Come on in. Dingo Sig, world champion in the building. Coming on in, says, can we have a duel count on top of match count, please? So I know where we're at in the current match. Let's see how I can do that. Let's see how I can do that for the world champ. What I can do, it might be a little tacky, but what I can do, I can do something like this when it comes up. I can move that down a little bit and I can put those back in there, like the ones. But right now, this is 0-0. This is match 5, game number 1. So what I'll do, I'll put a little 1 up in there to let you know who won that particular match. I can do that for you, world champ. Not an issue. Not an issue. Yeah, this is 5-0. This is 5-0. This is 5-0. All right, but we got Metamorphosis coming down. Metamorphosis is going to be able to remove a token, get 1,000 Eyes Restrict activation on the Thunder Dragon, take over the Thunder, and let's see if Geist lays an attack down. And we will punch in for 16, and that 16 will run into Scapegoat. So both duelists finding the Scapegoats. Dude, I don't know how Geist, he always has a hand too. He always has cards. Like, I don't know, man. It's too damn good. But Alejandro still seems to be in a good spot. You got 1,000 eyes down. Both players seem to be in a nice neutral game state here, which is always what you want. This series, as one-sided as it may appear, it is 5-0. Geist is absolutely doing his thing. But the games have been good. And you can kind of see that. I'm not trying to say anything negative about anybody, especially Alejandro, since he's listening to the stream, which, again, I do not recommend doing that. I would say there have been plays that Alejandro has left on the table, and Geist has been capitalizing on mistakes made by the opponent. It's not like he's just blatantly, overtly sacking. He's definitely doing some things that are, he's making really good plays and being rewarded for it. And Alejandro is making risky plays and being subsequently punished for it. So that's some of the things that I think are good aspects of this format. But anything can happen. 5-0, you can turn it around right now, and you can just start. All you need to do is just win 1. If you can get 1 down, you can start to figure out a path to victory. And I think the path to victory is going to require 100% of your brain power. So the poker has to go, the streams got to go, and you got to tunnel vision, almost like monk-like zen onto the dubs, or it's not going to happen. I've been watching for 2 years. I didn't realize I wasn't sub. Dude, that's what's up. JP2 Mocha. I appreciate that. Thank you for subscribing. I think there are more people. JP2. Oh, that was a huge lightning vortex there. As you're going to flip your Magician of Faith to get back a second Installation Pot of Greed. So that was great. Lightning Vortex is a card we haven't seen activated yet. And your Tsukiyomi loop has been installed. So now you're like, okay, you feel like you got some cards, and Geist will reveal Scapegoats here. You are not the only one, JP2 Mocha. There are actually more people who watch the videos regularly that are not subscribed. I know a lot of YouTubers say that, but I have the algorithmic analytical numbers that I can look at, and I can show you that there are more people who watch the videos that do not subscribe to the channel. There are people who are watching the stream right now that are not subscribed, so it is what it is. I get it, but at the same time, hook a brother up, man. As we got pot, do a strong turn for Alejandro. If you got this, you got a double pot, duo, huge lightning vortex. You got your serpent rotation. You need to win this game. There's no excuses. You got to take this one down. Got to have it. This is a must-win scenario from the blue corner player. You must. Just we're going to play Ring of Destruction here. So we're going to get another Dark in the graveyard. GK Spy had to be removed. I don't hate that. You already revealed your Tsukiyomi, so you might as well, because Tsukiyomi can't do anything to Gravekeeper Spy, so might as well just get that thing out of there. Do a little bit of damage in the process as you set another 2 spell traps onto the field. You guys should go ahead and hit that Go Format Dueling like button. We're going to play the Regeki Break. Perfect knowledge on the Regeki Break, hitting the Magician of Faith. That was set. If you haven't done so already, that is. That like button is just sitting there waiting for you all to just go ahead and be titillated, dude. Just go ahead and just tickle that like button as we bring out another Chaos Sorcerer against Goats. I hate deploying my Chaos Sorcerer versus the Scapegoats. I guess if that's all you got, that's all you got. But man, oh man, I need that guy doing more. I need that guy getting pluses. Yeah, just tickle that like button, dude. Just give it a little, just give it a little slap, dude, for the real ones. I'll do it myself. Boom. You see that? I just hit my own like button, a little self like. I like what I'm doing. I like all of you. So we gotta like it. We gotta put a like on it. As we go and flip the nasty night ass, the nasty boy is on the field, popping tokens. And now we're gonna swing it in too. We're swinging in. Mirror Force here hurts, but you know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do. And then Chaos Source is going to be free and clear to waylay in for 2,300. So now you got another Tsukiyomi loop established. And Torrential Tribute, the delay. He knew it was coming. Oh, that's a good TT. But you're still in a good spot. 1,600 life points. You should be able to get through that. No problem. Swords of Villain Light is on your case. Pro Set Heavy Storm, that might be another plus value here. But Scapegoats is going to change that into a 1-for-1 scenario. You'll be able to set one. You'll be able to set one and then bring out another Chaos Sorcerer. So we're just slamming these sorcerers. I liked it. I like it. I do like it. I like to see that. And just getting aggressive. But Scapegoats, you already knew they were coming. You already knew they were coming. As that's a third copy of Scapegoats again. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh man, these Scapegoats are just all over the place. You knew they were coming though. These damn tokens, man. I'm trying to tell you. These damn Scapegoat tokens, man. Oh, I'm trying to freaking tell you. I'm trying to tell you, man. A story about a scapegoat. Delinquent Duo is played here. But this is a kind of a dangerous spot. This is kind of a dangerous spot. We have Chaos Sorcerer on the field. We have 4 Scapegoat tokens. We got Delinquent Duo being played. And you got this Chaos Sorcerer here who is now going to have to start banishing or attacking these tokens, and then you're going to have to start removing your own tokens in order to get into the attacking portion. We'll just banish 1 token. You can't summon another monster, which kind of sucks. I mean, I guess you could at a time banish one of your own tokens and then summon a guy and try to do that whole thing, but this is just giving Geisty turn after turn after turn to just draw out of this problem. He does have some really good cards left in the deck, but man, oh man, you really want this one. Before that Trinity starts flowing, you want to make sure something is happening as you're going to go ahead and banish the last final copy of Scapegoat token. Let's see if Geisty gets to a Mon or some way to break down this position. As we're going to go ahead and hit with a delayed trap, or no, that's proactive trap dust shoot. We're going to get the dust shoot down. And then we're just going to go ahead and see that your fate has been sealed, get a little bit of information on some siding patterns, and then get on out of there. So Alejandro takes game number 1 of match number 6. Got to take a deep sigh of relief there. A nice breath of fresh air. He's like, okay, all right, it can be done. He can bleed type thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's just a man. He's just a man after all type situation, right? That's probably what Alejandro's saying. He can bleed. Oh, now I know what I got to do. I got to absolutely sack the ever-living piss out of my opponent, and I'm going to get the dub. That's probably the overall plan. So let me get this thing down. We got Alejandro, get out of this. Get out of this stream. Thank you. Geist D is like, no disrespect. Go disrespect. Geist D is like, I'm not listening to the stream. Because he's locked in. He's laser focused. He's locked in and laser focused, man. He's not listening to the stream, which is what you should be doing, Alejandro. Turn this damn stream off and get in the game, dude. Get your head out of the stream. Get off the poker. Get in the game. I need you. I need you to focus. I need you, because you're not like, if you're listening to the stream and you're like, okay, maybe JDZ is going to give me the tips I need to get through this game. I'm very and people hate my commentary for this, but I'm very careful not to go anywhere over the line of coaching. I don't make too many calls, and people, like, especially from the competitive community, they don't like that. They like people in there in the commentary making calls and making reads and doing all these plays and all this kind of stuff. I don't think that's a good thing. I don't like to lambast the players. I don't like to talk bad about the players or what of what plays they should be making, or this, oh, he should have did this, he should have did that. I don't like doing that, because these guys are on the field, they're on the grind, they're playing. I'm in the booth. I'm just trying to bring that information in a lighthearted way, wrap it up, make it entertaining, and then put out to the people watching. So if you're thinking I'm out here about to be giving up plays and trying to make it to the point where you are going to have some type of advantage, you're going to be mistaken. Especially if you're listening to me, maybe I should do that because JDZ said I should do it. You're going to be doing yourself a disservice. You're going to be doing yourself a disservice. As we got Pot Duo coming in. So Geist D is electing to immediately return the sack favor right away. Pot Duo right away, which is just basically impossible to win, I would say. Again, and it can be done. It can be done. I get Pot Duo'd a lot on the Go Format rated ladder, and you can piece together some plays and win. But if you're playing against one of these top level players and they go turn 1+2 on you, you're probably not going to be able to come back from that. That's just the game that we play. That's the game that we play. That's why we play 2 out of 3. That's why we try to play these long sets. So when the sacks do happen, you can kind of not get sacked every single time. But maybe you can, though. Anything can happen, but it's just very, very unlikely. Nate Dogg says, bro needs to get off the stream. I need to find my old YouTube password and get him out of here. Oh, yeah. I just noticed you're not. You know what, Nate Dogg? Is that. I don't want to do it because you might not be the Nate Dogg. You gotta DM me. If you're the Nate Dogg, I need you to DM me on Discord right now, and I will upgrade this account to the to make sure you have the right moderating abilities in this chat. Because I need somebody who out there bringing the hammer, dude. I need somebody out here bringing the hammer on this freaking YouTube chat, dude. I need it. Okay. So, but I don't want to make sure somebody might be out there. Okay. Somebody might be out there faking the funk, like I'm Nate Dogg and I'm over here hooking up Funky or something. You know what I'm saying? I can't be doing that. I can't be doing that. All right. Let me see. How do I do this? Do. Boop. I can't give it up like that. I just can't do it. All right. Oh crap! What have I done? All right, we should be good. We should be good to go. Nate Dogg's back. Nate Dogg is back. The regulator is back, dude. Don't get mounted up on, please. It's not 4-1. It is 5-0 right now. It's 5-0. That one means that it's a little sloppy. I'm going to fix all of this. Immediately following this stream. There's some issues going on with I have a new monitor and it's causing all kind of strife, as Styles and I Strict is going to get hit with a timely mirror force. That 0 represents the total all match win count. That blue represents the internal match count. So this is game number 2. Alejandro is up a game based on that blue one. I'm trying something just to make sure we have as much information on the screen as possible, but I'm doing this on the fly, so I can't make it look all nice. You guys know the vibes. Mind control coming down. Probably going to be, oh, we set the Bluffski. Okay, so Alejandro is starting to put some plays out here. A little set, a little bluff, but as you know, Trifecta Virus does have an effect, and you can utilize that with mind control. Let's see if we elect to do that. You will lose your tokens as well. Damn. So we are going to call Aqua, though. We're going to get rid of Tribe itself, electing to leave those tokens onto the field. So mind control, still getting a little bit of value. But if you're Alejandro, you'll probably take that exchange. You got a +2, technically. Even though Thunder Dragon was added from the deck, you did get a few cards from Geisty, and you got mind control burned out as well. You got Sinister Serpent coming back. So you're still clawing. You're clawing now. You're clawing. You're showing some resilience. You're showing some resolve as you got another threatening set monster onto the field. Could be anything with that Sinister Serpent in rotation. You got some very threatening sets. Let's see what's in the bin over here. Got some good units to get back, but No Moon Crossout was going to be play without delay, and another bluff ski is coming down. So Alejandro is sending the bluff units as Tsukiyomi is going to find himself. I almost said herself. Me and Tsukiyomi got history. All right. Bounce out of play as Thunder Dragon will be found, added to deck to hand. Man, oh man. And we're going to bring out Sinister Serpent, just get aggressive with the Serpent, and then we're going to punch on into another Scapegoat token. You're sitting at 9,000, so I don't think there is a combination where you can get RKO'd out of nowhere. Let's see if Chaos is even online. It is, so maybe... let's run some numbers. Let's do... man, I'm always scared. Man. Serpent attack position, BLS... and Ring of Destruction, those two cards have not been accounted for just yet. Got to be real careful when those two things are looming and live. So keep that in mind as we're Nate Dogg, especially against Geist D. Geist D, it's something about these German duelists. Geist D and Jean-Claude Van Damme does that too. They should just OTK out of damn nowhere, dude. They could just rip a OTK out of thin air. You're just playing and then boom, RKO out of nowhere. You're like, damn. I lost. I was right there. I was at 8,000. What the hell? I was up. I got a Heavy Storm, Giant Grenade, D-Mock, BLS, Ring. Dead. Damn. Tsukiyomi is a man. Yes, it was tough for me as well. Dude, same. It shattered me, dude. It didn't, I mean, I still believe, you know what I'm saying, in my heart, but it's not. Tsukiyomi is a dude. It is, yeah. Tsukiyomi is canonically a guy. And it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Still my waifu list. I don't care, man. I don't even care. I just don't care. I don't care. You always knew Tsukiyomi was a guy? I never knew. I didn't learn that until like literally last year. The 2020, in the year 2023 I found out. And it shattered me to my core. Somebody pointed out the Adam's apple and I was like, "Wait a minute. They really drew that on there too, huh?" No other card has an Adam's apple except for Tsukiyomi. So they really wanted you to know. For no reason. Like Breaker, we can't see Breaker. He got his junk guarded. You know what I'm saying? GK Spy, nothing. You don't see nothing on there. Why they do that? Why they do that? Now I'm gonna start looking at every card as Adam's apple now, just to see if it's there. And Tsukiyomi's is definitely there. Chaos Sorcerer, can't tell. Is also guarded. We got Chaos Sorcerer coming down in defense position, being able to come out and actually banish a monster. First time I think I've seen that from the blue corner player this whole time. Usually that thing's coming out and getting tangled up in some scapegoat tokens, but this time he's actually able to come out and banish a monster using his primary ability. Love to see that if you're Alejandro. Now we're in the first main phase for Geist D. John Doe, what's going on? I'm chilling. I'm absolutely chilling. Getting after it. As RN says, trans rights. Whoa, wait. I didn't say anything about, hey, look, I'm learning. Okay. I'm taking the time. I'm doing the research. I'm not even touching it. I'm not even going there with it. RN. I'm not even saying, shout out to all the trans people out there in the GOAT world. We have a pretty significant trans community. I think it's a pretty cool vibe. I'm learning a lot. I don't know much. I don't know much what I don't know. I'm an old guy and I'm trying to get better, but they break it down for me, man. I'll sit in the World League chat and people come in, they'll talk to me about all this stuff, man. And I'm getting it. I'm waking up. Are you trying to say Tsukiyomi is trans? Is that what we're saying? RN? I don't know the lore. As we got BLS coming down in defense position. So BLS is going to be able to punch out the Chaos Sorcerer, set another spell trap on the field behind, and we're going to call it a squanch. We're bringing it back in the end phase. What are we bringing back here? The tribal one has come back. Not the J-Dog. The tribal one is down. You need that, yeah. Genzo would have been a nice call there, but BLS will outclass that dude in any way. BLS will just absolutely do the thing on, and we got Ring as well in the end phase. Ring is going to hit the BLS. And now we're going to think about it. If you got that book, you might have to spend it. Maybe even, or Solemn. Which one was just set? He had a new set that just went down. I'm not sure exactly which one it is. Is Geist playing Solemn or something? Yes, Geist D is playing Solemns and Book of Moons in the deck. The amount I don't know exactly yet, but there are Solemn Judgments and Book of Moons coming from Geist D's side. So I think that could be Alejandro's thought process. He's trying to play around a freshly set Book of Moon, or perhaps a proactive Solemn Judgment. Geist D's in the think tank now, pondering on what the correct answer might be. And it will be Book of Moon to protect that Black Luster Soldier. Diane Keto is JDZ's waifu. Diane Keto is up there. My you know, John Doe, you know, my ultimate number one waifu. You know it. You know what it is. You know who it is. You already, if you know me, you know who it is. I got two, but there's one that's just above all. You know who my waifu is, and we're gonna go ahead and take a little bit of damage here. Dang, take a little bit of damage playing around Mirror Force. He said Mirror Force is already in the graveyard. I mean, I don't hate it. I mean, Tribe still wouldn't been able to have gotten in to attack. Maybe DD Warrior Lady is one. DD Warrior Lady is up there. DD Warrior Lady is up there. My mind is I got a soft spot for Thunder Nyan Nyan and Gemini Elf. Those are the two. Those are my two. Gemini Elf and Thunder Nyan Nyan. You know the vibes, John Doe. We've had this conversation. As we're going to end phase, flip over the scapegoat tokens. As RN says, Tsukiyomi no Mikoto, Japanese, is the god of the moon. In Japanese mythology, he is the brother of Amaterasu, the goddess of the sun, and Susano, the goddess of the sea and storms. Is that like Susa Soldier? And Amaterasu, do we have that? We don't have. Is there a spirit monster that they got off of that? Amaterasu. It's interesting. I like that. I like that kind of stuff. As we still get the meta on the Thousand Eyes Restrict, and we're going to be able to take over the Tribe Infecting Virus. So putting in defense position really didn't cost you much anyway, even though, you know, you weren't able to get an attack in with it regardless. And now the game is kind of stabilized. You started off very strong for Geist D, and you were able to at least get some cards back, able to fight your way back into it. You got through a ton of Chaos Mons there. You got through BLS. You got through Ring of Destruction. You're kind of chilling. Now you're just waiting on some of your good cards to roll in. You got some already. You got Genzo in the graveyard. You're just kind of, I think we're in a good spot now. You're in a good spot. Oh man. The current count Samuel Chavez is going to be indicated by the blue. The white is the match count, the total overall match count, and in the blue is going to represent the actual internal game count. So it's going to be game number 1, or excuse me, game number 2, and Alejandro's up a game. As we go ahead and proactive the Book of Moon here, and you're looking to push in for some serious damage. You see Mirror Force is already gone. You might have to rip a Solemn here on this Thousand Eyes Restrict. I know you hate to do it, but you almost might have to if your Geist D's really thinking about it. And you just allow that to go through. What happened? Okay, never mind. Just a little lag, a little bit of, we understand the situation. We got a little bit of dueling book malfeasance there. As we're able to smack on in all those tokens, the Thousand Eyes Restrict, and punch in for 1,600 points of damage. How do I join the tournament? If you want to join GOATformat.com tournament, you have to be in the GOATformat.com Discord. That is a free to enter Discord. If you guys are all not in the Discord, go ahead and get into the Discord right now. It just people are in there all the time talking about goats. Tournaments are happening. PWCQ is happening this Saturday, and then GFC. If you don't play in the PWCQ, totally fine. But GFC is happening on the 13th. No excuses. I need everybody out there playing. It's going to be good. The prizes have been issued. It's going to be a $500 prize pool so far. We will be taking donations, and whatever the YouTube can generate from that, we'll put all that towards the prize pool as well. So $500 top 4, and then for every 32 entrants, there will be an invitation to the GOAT Format World Championship will be given out. So that's also going to be awesome. And then we have the GFC trophy right here for first place. GFC right there. Going home to the winner. Whoever takes first place is going to get this trophy right there. It's got a little goat on it. GFC number 21, first place champion. You'll get money. You'll get the mat. You'll get the trophy. And more prestigious of all, you get the title of GOAT Format champion, which carries carries some weight in this community. You know, there are not a lot of GFC champions. You know, there's only so many GFCs a year, and to win one, to say that I am the GFC champion, is something that you will have with you. As cheesy as it sounds, it's something that you will always be able to have. Like, no one can take that away from you once you have achieved it. So it's going to be what it is. Yo, good afternoon, good afternoon, Professor. How are you doing? James Ark in the building again. Mr. Ed Dog, go over there and check out if you guys are into Edison, okay, get over there and check out what the Professor James Ark is doing out here in the building. He might be, and don't tell him I said this, and this is no cap situation, he might be the best Edison player on the planet, dude. And I'm not even kidding. The dude just cannot stop winning. But the game count today is going to be Geist has already won one match. He's up to 5-0. But Alejandro's trying to fight back. He's trying to fight back, and now he's sitting at game 1 win of match number 3. Get over there and check this duels out, man. Go check out what he's doing. He's got a YouTube channel. Finally, he decided to get his ass off his shoulders, you know what I'm saying? Try to get motivated, start a YouTube channel. It's already blowing up and taking off. Go over there and check him out and hear what he got to say, especially if you're into Edison. I wish this dude would make some more GOAT format information, because he's definitely got a lot of experience in that as well. But he's definitely big time Edison, and I do fuck with the situation. So go over there and check him out, man. Let's go. He's good friends of Geist. So here we are. We got a 0-0. He's trying to get one though. He's locking in a little bit. You're still down a little bit, but if you can just keep the pressure, just get one more solid unit, dude. You just need a good one. Good one come off this deck. If we can get a Sure Priest, is going to be able to add a little bit of pressure. You need this to not be a GK. Never mind. Whatever it is, it's going to be met with Noman across out here. It is that slippery Sinister Serpent, so you're able to punch on in clean with 1700. Assure Priest providing some tremendous pressure. Delinquent Duo has already been utilized. Mirror Force and Ring of Destruction has already been utilized. So maybe a Solemn Judgment, Torrential Tribute, only cards that can really come after this thing. Book of Moon, something along those lines can pin that Assure Priest down to the field. But you are kind of in a decent position. Without Ring of Destruction and BLS, just getting your ass blown out from nowhere dropped significantly. But we haven't seen all of Geist D's deck and his signing pattern, so maybe he's got more cards coming in. You never know. But it's gonna be what it is. As Keith L says, JDZ, will you be commentating PWCQ? Of course, I'm gonna be in the building. You already know I'm there. I'm locked in. I'm motivated. I'm all in for GOATs. I'm gonna be there, or I'm gonna be square. I am also going to be Michael Gray has qualified for the GOAT Format World Championship. He's trying to do more behind the scenes stuff to help out. So he said he might be joining me in the booth to do some commentary as well. So stay tuned for that, for at least the time he has available before he has to go to his GOAT Format dueling job. So he might be out there with it as well. But yeah, I'll be out there. PWCQ number 51. I'll be out there for GFC. You know what I'm saying? I'm all in. I'm all in. I'm gonna try to do it for as long as I can, at least throughout 2024. But I do have other aspirations. I have other things I would like to do with my ability to edit videos and record videos and all this stuff. I have things I want to talk about that aren't GOAT format related. So maybe I can branch out and things of that sort. But we'll see how it goes. But for now, I'm locked in. Don't leave it. No, I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. No, I'm not leaving. Awesome. I love it when you and guests commentate. I will see if I can. I try, but sometimes my focus Keith, has always been like I'm trying to upgrade the program. Like I don't want people just coming in who don't have the same energy, who don't like I don't like a lot of negativity. Like I've had people come by and the first thing people will do when they come by and they want to commentate is they want to be very negative towards the player. They want to say, "Oh, this guy sucks. Oh, this guy's ass. Oh, this deck is trash. Or he shouldn't have did this." You know, and that's literally where it goes every single time. Oh, and I don't personally. I don't like that. I don't like to hear that. I don't like to be a part of that, especially as the surepiece will get pinned down with the Book of Moon for a little goat lock situation. Need Tooth. We need Tooth back in the boot. Yeah, Tooth's got really good energy. The Tooth has been locked in on playing and trying to get his game on, but Tooth is always welcome to be in here at any point. Like that's a no brainer. The Tooth is one of my pals, one of my good friends. Good energy. Commentators should be generous to the players and try to see from their perspectives 100%. 100%. You know the vibes, James. You know the vibe because it's just I don't because especially I've played in tournaments and I've played this game before and I know how much different it is when you're actually playing versus when someone is sitting back and I got the chat and I got the you know the wherewithal to see their graveyard and see it from a bird's eye view and look at it from different things. And I can just see more from here. So like, oh, this guy should have did this. He should have did that. Well, people get nervous and people, forget things and you got your kids are running around and you got all kinds of stuff going on in your peripheral that people just mess up. So to just shit on people all the time, I don't necessarily like to do that. And a lot of people really go right to that it's just, I don't know. It's gotta be a balance. It's gotta be a balance. But that's just how I could be wrong as well. Other people might prefer that type of beat. It's just never been my bag. If you're going to get rid of the Call of Hunter and open the cross out, you are locked down here. Snatch Steel is pretty strong. Have you utilized the Breaker, the Magic Warrior? You have not. He is still available. But it doesn't matter because Tsukiyomi is going to go ahead and say nay. As you get a banish, flip, banish, attack, bringing down tokens down to 1. This Thousand Eyes is about to go crazy if you got Metamorphosis. Third meta right now. Oh man, you don't have it. You just got to set Mon onto the field in defense position. You need that to not be Nobleman or cross out. You got mine down, 2 Noblemen's down. So it's pretty likely that this set can resolve with its full ability if it is a Magician of Faith. You could be back in the fight as you're going to go ahead and set another Mon on the field in defense position. Now you got some thoughts to think about here as you are pondering. What is the set going to be? Is it going to be flipped? Will it be revealed as you elected not to attack into it? Man, this is fucking intense, dude. This is intense. This is intense. The most negative thing a commentator should say is interesting if they don't agree with a duelist gameplay. That's true. That's true. I don't think people should be bashing. I don't do that. Any plans on tutorial videos for different decks in the format and how to counter for us new GOAT tips and tricks? Yes, there are. We have ideas for that kind of stuff. It just takes a bit of time and a little bit of research. Like I typically like to lean on a lot of seasoned vets, a lot of experienced players to kind of talk about a lot of that stuff because I'm a decent player, but I'm not going to pretend like I'm the best player ever in the world. My brain is just not built like that. You know what I'm saying? I know my weaknesses and I know my strengths and I play to my strengths and I try to strengthen my weaknesses when I can. So if I make a video about, tips and tricks of how to, do what, and I do know some tips and I have some tricks and I'm a decent enough player to talk about those things. But what you have to understand about the GOAT format community is that if I talk about those things and the information is not 100% accurate, you'll be criticized and people will, lambast you mightily. It will. It happens all the time. And it kind of deters people from presenting that type of information. So I typically try, I have done it. We have done it in the past and I will be doing it again very soon. Like I plan on changing up the content a lot. I've changed up my studio. I plan on recording a lot more videos, a lot more in-person stuff, a lot more talking to the camera stuff, talking to the new players and doing more casual focused stuff and more competitive focused stuff. But about those type of videos specifically, it's a double-edged sword. The commentators will be asking why I let a light and dark go to the grave so easily. Entire time I have a whole BLS in that. I mean, people just don't know. As we go ahead and go Tsukiyomi, and we're going to have to Tsukiyomi flip the Sangan here to avoid going into a deck out situation, and you're trying to just punch the clock with this Tsukiyomi and Dekoichi, and deck out might be on the table for Alejandro to be thinking about here in this position. Your life points are still pretty high. You still have a lot of cards in your deck. Deck out might be the future for you. There's a good one from Grace on Warriors. Yeah, Grace makes great videos too, and I think Grace needs more subscribers and likes and follows and all that kind of all the YouTube stuff. We should send a lot of energy over to Grace because he makes great videos. And we're going no prio. TT bomb here, blowing it up. Oh, he still had the TT. Obviously, he had the TT because only 3 cards left in deck. Oh man, but you can recur this BLS if you kept the premature burial in your deck. It can't come back. So that one can. It wasn't solemn that time. As you set another monster onto the field in defense position. As we go ahead and T-set now in the face of the 1 set bond on the field. And there it is. The premature burial has been found from the top of the deck. Premature is going to target the Blackluster Soldier, who's back at it again with a return there. And now we're going to swing. We're swinging for the fences. Swing for the fences. And it was that Tsukiyomi. Tsukiyomi is going to be able to set the Blackluster Soldier. This Blackluster Soldier is going to be able to freely, clearly flip up as Geist has done the analysis and realized what the 2 cards left. You didn't have the outs to that. And Alejandro will break serve and get a match. Okay, so he can get the dubs. Okay, he can get to the dubs. We're going on into a match number 7, and Alejandro gets the dub. Okay, so let's update all my information here on the OBS side of it. And we got this guy right here. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm a huge Geist fan. You guys know that. But I do like to see a dub coming in from Alejandro's side. It does feel good putting a dub here to say, hey, you know what? Good things can happen. Okay, sometimes if you just try hard, don't give up, and just keep sending it. Eventually, good things will come your way. As we're going to go ahead and move this thing on over to match number 7. Match number 7 with a 5-1 victory. 5-1. Okay, quick bathroom break, and then we're going to get back to the Go format dueling action. All right, so odd matches are start by Geist. Yeah, so Geist will start the 7th match, and we're going to be locked in and ready to go. We put the match count in the middle. The match count is at the bottom. I think I did that. I think I did middle last time. I can't find that little shit I had on there last time. But I got match count at the bottom. We're at match number 7. That's what it is. Match number 7, and then we got the total is on the side, on the far right. So it's 5 at the bottom and 1 for Alejandro. That's what it is. I mean, I think that's working. That's working for now. But I can't do too much OBS right now because I don't want to cook too hard and blow up my whole server right now. Blow up my whole outstation I got over here. I can't do it. I'll nuke my whole operation over here and be sitting back in the Stone Ages. Bust out the freaking remote duel if I go too hard. Alex Wong, you're killing me. You're killing me. You're literally killing. This is game number this is game number 1 of match number 7. When there is a winner, I'm gonna indicate that with another number on the side of who won that match. Of who won that match. You're trying to send us. Alex Wong is trying to send us back to the primordial ooze. He's trying to destroy the Streamlabs. If I go too hard right now live, I'm gonna blow it up. I've already ruined it once. If I go too hard, it's going to screw it up even more. I can't risk it. If I try. Yeah, the actual duels. This is I will. Those are indicated by a blue. There's going to be a blue one that comes beside the person who wins that game. It'll pop up. Marcus LOL says this match is so one-sided. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. But if you've been watching at home, you kind of see that it's been I'm not gonna say mistakes, but a lot of things have been happening that were um self-inflicted. I would say there have been impacts. And that's what I like. I mean, you don't see it too much in Go format, especially on the highest levels of play, especially in the Chaos Turbo Mirrors and Chaos versus Warrior. You really don't. It's from at least from my perspective, as someone who watches a lot of goats, who plays a lot of goats, who I'm always streaming, I'm always around the game. I see a lot. I talk to a lot of people who are much better than me or whatever. But a lot of times you don't see a lot of impact. You just see the kind of decks play themselves out based on the cards and how they come. But in this series in particular, there have been plays that were made by each player that have determined the outcome of what has happened. Period. And then for good and bad, there are things Alejandro has done that put him in certain situations to end up with things that happened. And Geist D has done good things as well. Sometimes you got to risk it. There's also things to be taken away from the way that the decks are constructed. There are some pros and cons that have been discerned based on the way that these decks are built and how they match up against each other. So it's a lot to take away from it. So to just say, oh, it's just one-sided, I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's a fair assessment, because that's doing a disservice to Geist D, and it's also doing a disservice to Alejandro, because they're saying, hey, it's not just about your cards, it's about how you made this deck, how you made the side deck, how you play the cards that you have, how you've deduced what your opponent is doing, and then you're making those small changes over time. I mean, it's one-sided in the sense that Geist D is playing chess and the other guy is playing checker. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Alejandro might just be just aggressive. He started out very aggressive, took some very bad beats, and now is trying to say, okay, maybe if I slow it down a little bit, maybe if I just slow it down a little bit and maybe push when I absolutely know that the push is going to go through, then I'll get the dub. But there's several times he had game lined up and he just overextended for a game shot, and then Geist D just had to have the third copy of Scapegoats, or a very well positioned torrential tribute that was held, or a nice saved mirror force that was held, or he's not just letting himself die. He's putting himself in good spots to not die. I think it's cool. That's why I like Control. That's why I like seeing these kind of matchups. I like seeing these showcases. I like seeing it over time, because you can see that they're kind of doing things a little bit different. They're able to change their siding patterns a little bit. I think it's really cool. I think I really am learning a lot, and I hope a newer player comes to the format and who's just finding out about GOAT format, and they see these types of showcases and they're like, okay, and you just take some of the skills with you in your travel and become better. That's what the game is all about. The new people coming in and becoming better. You can't beat Geist D in the slow game. I'm not trying to say slow your play down. I'm saying slow your aggression down. I think, I don't know if you tuned in too much yesterday, but Alejandro's being over the top, just super OD aggro, like next level pushes, back to back to back, and just kept getting blown out. Boom, 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 boom. But now he's kind of paced it a little bit. Maybe sending a few more units in there, and it's kind of been paying dividends so far. As we're going to go and play the Regeki break, hit the Magician of Faith, and then we're going to hit No More Crossout on your Magician of Faith. So it looks like all copies of Magician of Faith are going to be out of this, as Geist D has lost an additional one, and Vivaldo looks like he will be losing one more copy. But that also gives you a little bit of information there, because that some compositions of Vivaldo's deck, based on what we've seen so far, that there may or may not be, the vibes. The last game of the last match was the first I've watched of these. Okay, Okay, yeah. The other ones are up on the channel. Just go back if you got time. I think it's like a 3 hour stream. It wasn't long like they usually are. It's just 4 matches, about a 3 hour stream. Very very cool vibe we had set up there yesterday. Pretty cool vibe today. Vibe's chilling today, and it's been pretty chill as Chaos Sorcerer comes out in defense position, cutting guys off of the Dark Mon. You do have that Thunder Dragon, so you can secure your own Dark at any time you felt, if that is a part of the game plan. Oh, that's why you're asking about Jar. I haven't seen a Jar being deployed by either duelist, yet, so I don't know if there is Jar a part of this. I do have the deck list again, but I don't think it was revealed, so I'm not gonna say if it exists or not. Just to ensure that what I'm saying, we keep it as chill as possible. Geisty is one of the best at navigating when both players are close to deck out. He's also very strong, and I've noticed this. I've been watching Geist for a long time. Huge fanboy I am of Geist D. He's also probably one of the best duels I've seen at these like prolonged games, these prolonged game states. Like when you got 5 cards on the field, 6 cards in hand, some players are weaker there. Like me, I like it when the game is more simplified. I like it when it's 2 cards on the field, 2 cards in hand, and we're both kind of just going back and forth, slugging it out, and I can come out on top most of those games. But if I'm sitting there and I got 6 on the field, 6 in hand, I'm like, damn, dude. Okay, that's where I start to get more misplays in there. Geisty not only thrives in that situation, but he's always trying to create that type of game. Like typically, he does play a lot of cyber jars and these control strategies where you can just stall it out. You got 6 cards in hand, the field's jammed up, and he can always figure out a way to just pick you apart and just get after you, man. So if I was Alejandro, step 1 of my game plan would be to ensure that the game can kind of get as simple as it can in the chaos control mirror. It can't get too simple, but I would try to keep it simplified and just that will be step number 1. I don't know how you do that, how you execute that, but I definitely would attempt to not let this thing get to a 15 card type beat, because you're not going to win. He's the best at it, and you're not gonna come out on top of that. And it's been indicated whenever these games go long and they get a huge amount of cards in play, he's able to chip and win. He's the best at doing that. So don't go there with it. I don't know how you can get out of it. Maybe not stall behind these 1,000 Hours Restricts too much or something. I don't know what that looks like. As Tsukiyomi is going to be able to come down and set the stolen Chaos Sorcerer for probably the 90th time we've seen. Chaos Sorcerer taken and put in face down defense position. As we're going ahead and set another Mon in defense position. Need to sign Needleworm. Dude, I'd be so tilted, dude. I'd be so tilted. I'd be such a tilt machine, dude. If I'm sitting there grinding, I'm gonna be like, bro, what? As James the Professor Art comes in with the 199, saying they don't call you that Marcus. Oh man, he's taking shots at Marcus, dude, with the 199. Dude, where's my gun at, dude? Where's my damn gun at? Where is my pistola at? Damn, I can't even find my pistol, dude. Oh my god, what am I fucking doing? Sitting here with no gun. Oh, dude, this is a mess, dude. Where's my... I can't believe it. I can't... What? Look at this thing. What is going on? Oh, dude, let me recock, dude. Where's my... There it is. Dude, taking shots at Marcus, dude. Dude, my gun jammed up, dude, and I got it clean, though. We did a little bit of functions check, got that thing underway. Taking shots at Marcus, dude. I love to see it. They call me Magnus Carl. I don't know if anyone calling you Magnus. Sometimes people call you Magnus Carlson, Marcus, and we're attacking into the set. It's your own Chaos Sorcerer, and you're going to bash on in with 3 Gs. BLS is down, and we don't give a damn. Let's say we put some protection behind this guy. We might just be raw dog and BLS out here. We're thinking about it here, as Geisty does eat that 3 bans. BLS is down. You have no dark to come back with. Creature swap, both of those swaps and the snatch steal are both gone. And you're going to set the BLS anyway. Interesting indeed. Right into a Noman across out. Like if you get knocked right here, you gotta eat that. You gotta eat that. Yo, much love though, James. Thank you for doing that. That 199 will be tied back in to the goat world in some way. Not the Ed world. Sorry, bud. It's coming into goats. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, thanks. Everything I've done. Dude, you guys need to get a TV show. That should be a video. Just James, Art, and Marcus playing against each other and just talking shit. I'd watch that. I'd watch 8 hours of that. I'd watch 8 hours of that. Just playing in whatever format, just talking crap and playing against each other. I think that'd be great. I tune in. I tune in. JDZ, what is your preference on Goat Bling? Ulti Solemn Judgment or Ultra First Solemn Judgment? I am a ultimate rare whore. Okay, whore. I am a whore for ultimate rare. But if you're talking anything that came out, if it's a DM error card, it's got to be the original print if it's ultra rare. Period. Okay. Except for ultra. All right, it's a list. Okay. If there is a an ultimate rare version, but it doesn't exist in any other rarity besides like rare, like Tsukiyomi, for instance. Ultimate rare Tsukiyomi is the way. As we got BLS on BLS violence. Oof. Oh, I guess it didn't matter if he was set. Well, actually, he would have banished. Yeah. But yeah. You would have saved yourself 3,000 there. But it is what it is. 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 Like ultimate rare Tsukiyomi, gotta play it because they only have the rare version. This Metamorphosis has 0% chance of going off, right? I don't think it goes. I don't know. He's going to try it though. As Metamorphosis played, Thousand Eyes Restrict is down, and the suck is, we're thinking about it, negated. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pay the 4 or 2,000 life points to get rid of the Thousand Eyes Restrict. And this BLS is looking just fit to get in. Just fit to get in. And Pot of Greed is coming down. Do you have another dark monster here? You do not. So you don't have to worry about Chaos Sorcerer coming down and ending this for you. It's not looking great. It's not looking idealistic. A podcast where they casually play goats would actually clap. Dude, that'd be so good. That'd be so funny. I'd love it. I think it'd be good. I'd watch it. I tune in as both duels are now seated at 2,000 life points each. Electing, oh, we just wanted the BLS to be set. I understand now. I get it now. Probably trying not to lose to a snatch deal. I would have got greedy there. See, that would have been another greed play from me, and I would have put that Tsukiyomi in and just try to push for a little bit more damage. But no, you couldn't. No, I'm bugging. I'm losing my mind. I'm so sorry. Forget I said anything. That was the other guy's BLS. That was Alejandro's BLS. And now Geist gets the dub. Okay, so now we got a game 1 win. All right, so for everyone who's asking, I'm going to represent the game 1 by these little blue deals right here. And I'll move that over a little bit. We'll move it up, actually. We'll move it up. I said we'll move it up. There it is. Come on. Come on now. Just a little bit faster. Come on now, buddy. Come on now, pal. All right. How's that? Is that? I mean, it's a little confusing. Okay, it's a little. But if you're a real one, you know how I give it up. This is hood, rich, or go home. Hood, rich, or go home. Alex Wong, you want me to get a green check mark in here? If I try to throw a green check mark on the stream right now, I'm gonna blow it up. Next time. Next time. So we got match or game. We're going into game number 2 because indicated Geist won with the blue, and this is match number 5 wins for Geist, 1 for Alejandro. There it is. We're cooking. We're absolutely cooking. As Pot of Greed comes down, T set pass. Thunder Dragon is up. Thunder Dragon is up. Whew, man. Alejandro is still playing freaking poker, by the way. You gotta you you need to knock that off. That's insane. Wes, you know the vibe. You know what I'm talking. See, you know what I'm talking about, Wes. People don't remember when they would hit the thumbs up. It was a thumbs up from the damn dueling book, and I thought people thought it was crazy. But a thumbs up with dueling book would just shut the whole stream down. Do you guys remember that? Yeah, that's my setup, dude. I'm over here. I'm a caveman. As we're gonna go ahead and pay 4,000, you just couldn't risk all that plus and leave yourself exposed to a Sanguine attack. You just couldn't go down like that. So you had to play the Solemn Judgment to negate the Magician of Faith there. I don't absolutely hate that. A second installation of Pot of Greed there, you just get too far behind. You couldn't risk it. As Sangan is going to continue to approach, bringing Geist D all the way down to 2,000. This Sangan's legs are looking mighty long under that three-eyed body. The orange critter is able to tickle in for 1,000. Geist D still can't seem to find a normal summonable monster to accost this 1,000 attack having behemoth, as Sangan claps in for an additional 1,000, and Geist D will continue to consume. Ring of Destruction. Do you have it? Global Guts. As Nate, we'll just go ahead and set another card, pass back on over to Geist D. Geist D, staring at this three-eyed menace, sets another card, can't find a mon to put onto the field. This Sangan is just absolutely clapping, but Scapegoats will be played. And Sangan is going to have to deal with, these Scapegoats. Soulmaster Matt is in the building. Soulmaster says, who is Alejandro? Alejandro is, from what I've learned, I've done my research as a host, and what I've learned, Alejandro is a prominent feature of the money match community in GOAT space specifically. He's also a 4-time YCS champion, Shonen Jump champion, I believe. He got invited to the World Championship in Yu-Gi-Oh! So he has a very, very long pedigree. I think he's technically considered to be, and you can Google this is all open source, you can go check all this stuff out. He's considered to be one of the probably the best Mexican player in the world, in Yu-Gi-Oh! History of Yu-Gi-Oh! And he played very prolifically in throughout the history of the game, and now he plays a lot of GOAT format Yu-Gi-Oh! Still. So coming back into the GOAT world, heavy into the money match spaces and the high stakes GOAT world, making his way into the regular GOAT world. And Geist D and him, I believe, go way back. They played money matches before, and then this came up, and then they wanted to make it a showcase instead. So to kind of share the information with the GOAT world, share their skills and their dueling prowess, and I appreciate them for doing that. Just like I appreciate AJT and the Nano for doing it, I appreciate these duelists for doing it, and it just makes things a little bit more interesting. Like, if you have the skills and you are dedicated enough to do something like this, then might as well showcase it out to the world so people can see and learn from it. And these streams won't get taken down. Granted, these aren't my best streams because the layouts and all that kind of stuff, but they'll be up there for a while, so people can, years from now, people can say, "Oh, you remember that time this happened?" You can go back and see it all here for the world to see. As Book of Moon is going to be able to book the tribe infecting virus, as you're going to get your Sanguine effect, and you will be able to preserve your scapegoat tokens though, and not die. So that was a very, very good Book of Moon in this situation. Alejandro. But yeah, that's who Alejandro, at least from what I understand. Did I see the matches being scheduled? I did not. Are there more? It's so hot right now. Dude, I will literally sit here and show these every day. Like, I have no issue. I have no issue showing these. If there are more, who's talking about playing? Is there some beef behind it, or is this just for the? If they got some beef attached to it, that makes it even better for me, because I think beef. Samino, AJTBLS is getting back in the arena. Samino is getting into the arena. Are you kidding? That's crazy. I like Samino a lot. I think he's a very strong player too. That's crazy. AJT and Samino would be great. I think that'd be great. Samino and Nano, I think, would be great. That'd be good too. No beefy. They're just doing it for okay. That's fine too. That's fine too. Samino just wants to smoke, and here it is. Chaos Sorcerer back on the field, back at it again. Banishes some damn tokens. Love to see it. This. He's banished more tokens than he has banished monsters this series, and that's not even a joke. But we're gonna hit the meta here. We're gonna banish one, play meta, and then meta will be able to summon the Senshi, and now do you have another guy? You just need another guy. And you got the guy in the Sinister Serpent, and you're going to be able to bash into the token. And now we got Book on the Sinister. Dang, we got Book on the Sinister. And then Senshi is going to have to clean this last scapegoat token. So there's another all-in. There's another all-in situation that was thwarted. Because there was game, if no Book, you win type thing. But you were again thwarted. So if Geist can manage to pull the reversal, and there it is. It all starts with the Chaos Sorcerer, who is going to be spammed to the field, banishing one light, one dark, and now you have the Ryu Senshi being removed from play. Because that was a steep cost. You know, that was a steep cost. You had the Chaos Sorcerer, which was chilling. You had the Meta Serp, which was chilling as a nice follow up. You see what I'm saying? But you made the push to win right now, when you could have just chilled. I'm not saying it was a misplay at all, but it's the choices we make, and you got to rock with it. You got to rock with it. As Nobleman of Crossout is just going to go ahead and banish that slippery Sinister Serpent out of the equation, and the Sure Priest will reach on in with 1700. Yeah, I think chill there is always, it's not always the way. I don't know how to play, dude. You got to listen to your heart. And you will understand. That's a vibe right there. That's a vibe. Pocahontas' dad taught me that. Listen to your heart, and you will understand. There it is. There it is. You gotta know the vibes. If you don't know, you better damn ask somebody. I can't help you if you don't know. Dang, we got the Mirror Force too. Dang, so that Ryu Senshi might have been actually better than I thought it was. Return Winner. Yo, what's up, Return Winner? How are you doing? Long time no see. Come on back to the GOAT world, man. We miss you. We miss you out here, big dog. Get on back out here. As Pot of Greed is going to be played. Adding 2 from the deck to hand. Dang. So that Mirror Force was actually there, huh? He had the Mirror Force. Oh, Ryu Senshi. But I'm surprised that Geist D didn't Mirror Force the Ryu Senshi. He couldn't use it. Oh, he could use it. I'm dumb. I'm so stupid. Why did I say that? Why do I talk, dude? I got the life points mixed up. I need to drink some damn water and wake the hell up, dude. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. Okay, we're back. Yo, Mayberry, good afternoon to you too. Good afternoon, Mayberry. Welcome back. I'm going to play Saturday. In fact, I will stream my matches on 30-minute delay. Oh, that'd be cool. Please, if you do want to stream, just like you said, just make sure there's some type of delay in there. Just some type of delay, and so you know the whole coaching thing, and you know the vibes, man. Just because I think that's really really cool. I think that'd be, so people can see your thoughts and feelings about the situations that you find yourself in. And I'll share that with the people as well. So that'd be cool. I look forward to seeing you. And hopefully I see you for GFC as well out here playing. So now we got BLS on the field, smacking in for 3,000. Oh, man. Damn. And we're going to have to reveal scapegoats here. And now we can recalibrate that attack. We can reconstitute that attack. We can reissue that attack. Sure, Priest can literally get on in there. So it ends up being, let's see. Yeah, it should be the same as it would have been. You're still going to eat this 3,000 and lose all your goats. So it does not. It matters not, but it does. Because you got Ring. And it's on BLS. Holy smokes, it definitely mattered. Maybe guys got book. How many books have been played? You got double book in the bin. You got one solemn in the bin. Oh, and now we got a ring on Ashura. Let's see. What do we got here? Is that a draw? Wait. How does that work? Somebody help me out. My judging ability. Wait, hold up. Pause the tape there. Pause the tape there. Pause that. Is that? Yeah, that's a win. Okay. That's right. That's right. I'm bugging. I'm bugging. I'm losing it. Yeah, why would he draw there? That's a definitely that's a it would have been a draw. We're going to bypass that draw. That was not a draw. We understand. We know the vibes. That was a win. So we got a 1-1 situation. That was a one. That is not a draw. I'm bugging. We're good. Yeah, but that's a situation. We're good. We're back. So I got a lot going on. Okay. Let me just give me a chance. Okay, we got a 1-1. This is going to a game 3. Disregard what is happening on the situation there. So, let's see what we got here. Are these different sizes? Let me see if I can try to get these things of similar size there. Man, I'm cooking, dude. I am absolutely freaking cooking, dude. I am cooking. Guys are saying if he had an 800, had extra 800, it would have been a draw. Okay. I'm bugging. Yeah, he definitely just died there. But it was cool though. It was cool. I'm saying about the scapegoats, the replay, and then the ring. That was cool. I like that. Very neat. Very neat stuff. So we're going to a game 3 situation here. This one, I think Alejandro needs this one too. Alejandro would like to have them all until it's at least 5-5, but he definitely would like to have this one to go to 2-5, which be a good which be, I mean, that's within a shot. Okay, it's not the worst. It's not the worst, but you're kind of piecing it together. You're kind of piecing it together as this is going to be going into a match number. Or excuse me, this still match number. I'm losing it. I'm about to lose my mind. I need to eat. Man. All right. So Geist going first. Just a humble, lowly set. And we're going to respond with just one set in kind. Pass back on over to Geist D. Now he's got 7 in hand. One set mon in that middle zone. What could it be? Knowing Geist D, it could literally be anything. This game 3, it's going to be Spy though. Spy, great set here. Start off. Let's see what position comes out. He's going to limp that bad boy down in defense position. Probably go ahead and chunk on in with 12. Honestly, I probably would have just sent it all. Sent the whole farm in there. The whole kid and caboodle. When you do that, you lose immediately to a sure priest, so you probably couldn't do that either. I don't know how to play. As we're going to go ahead and enter into the main phase 2, we'll set another Mon here to the left side of attack mode, GK Spy. Kick it on over to Alejandro. Vivaldo. Armageddon Knight is the profile picture. As we just set another spell trap, pass it on over. Another set Mon, huh? Man. And it's going to be Sangan. Sangan's flip summon is okay, but we're going to rip the TT here on the flip summon. You will get Sangan's effect. You will get that Sangan's effect. I don't think guys, I think we're just going to keep attacking with you. Yo, Gangster Bro, what is up? What is up? Swiss World, Goat World, coming in from Switzerland out here. We haven't seen Ashura from Vivaldo. We have, in fact. He's played Ashura in the previous matches. And I don't know if it's main decked, but it's definitely in the 55 cards. And Ashura Priest is down. Smacking in with Geist D, 1700. Will connect. Are they allowed to switch decks? No, no, no. They gotta keep the same deck the entire series. So the deck you start with is the deck you finish with. I think that would be it. Like we were talking about yesterday. I think that would be an interesting series if you had multiple decks that you were able to switch to between certain matches or something, like some kind of rules between a deck change or something like that. Like you have to submit 3 decks and then you got to change them up. As a Sura Priest, whoa, where'd this come from? That's the first time we've seen that though. That's the first time that we've seen the bottomless trap hole technology come out and grab this Assura Priest, send that thing falling for eternity, get it up out of there as Trap Does Shoot is going to be played. CT going first, Warrior going second every time sounds lame. No, I mean like you can have 3 decks. Like you can do like a like I don't know. I think that'd be interesting. I think it'd be interesting. Like you submit 3 decks to start, and then between matches, you get to pick what deck you want to play with. Between like, so you don't know if I'm going to bring Warriors back, or you don't know if I'm gonna have CT, or if we're gonna have, Burn or something, and you show up. It could be interesting. It could be because not only are you playing the game, but you have to memorize not just the one deck, but the 3 decks and which deck I could potentially go into that next game. But you know which match you're going first prior. Yeah, you would. But you won't know what the other person is playing unless you just got to read on their picks. So if you load the Warrior deck and I bring like a deck that's just trash as Warriors, like a whole bunch of pre for Warrior cards or something like that, if that's what I decided to do, then you might be at a disadvantage if you go for like an obvious Warrior situation. But now Geist D is going proactive on the Chaos Sorcerer. He has some information from those Trap Dust Shoots. I don't think Vivaldo has Trap Dust Shoot either, which is another huge advantage for Geist D's strat. He's able to peep the hand, send a card back, get a perfect information, and then you can make well-adjusted plays. So I think that could be another. Trap Dust Shoot is a pretty telltale card in this matchup, as you're able to know the entire hand. 2 TDs, Goats, Meta, Ashura, Jinzo, send Ashura back. Now we got Graceful Charity is up. So now you need to figure out a way to interact with these set cards in some way before you can. I don't know how to. This is a tough spot too. This is a mess because you got Trap Dust Shoots and Solemn Judgments. Metamorphosis is still going to come down. Has a very low chance of following through, and it does work. Never mind. He just hands it over immediately. It's a face down Chaos Sorcerer, so you're not going to be able to take any damage unless you trib up for that freaking Jinzo. Let's see if Alejandro goes for it. He's going to think about it here, and he won't. He won't take the bait. He'll just elect to set a couple more cards and pass it back on over, electing not to bring the Jinzo down. Probably seemed a little too obvious. Maybe Geisty is in his head a little bit. Like, oh, he'll never bring the Jinzo out if I leave him the ability to Jinzo me. I don't know. I will see now. Thousand Eyes Restrict on the field. One set Mon on the field. Now Geisty has some things to think about. I think Bottomless is pretty cool, as Tsukiyomi is going to come on down as expected, able to come on in and pop this Thousand Eyes Restrict pretty cleanly, getting it off the field. Dude, I don't know, man. How good is Trap Hole here? Maybe, I think Trap Hole might be the way. Trap Hole might be the future, as we're going to go ahead and hit the Ring of Destruction on the Tsukiyomi. So that's a pretty decent Ring of Destruction there. Pretty decent. Not the worst, not the best. You still got no darks over here. He's got no lights over here, but Geisty is hanging on to Thunder Dragons, and you're going to play the pro set Minecon. You need this to be, this is the realest card ever too. It's not a bluff. This is the realest of the real. This is so not fake, dude. It is. as we're going to take mind control. Let's see what we target here. Maybe we might take the Thousand Eyes and do a little suck. That'd be interesting too. I don't know. Geist D playing mind control. Thinking, are we lagged? Are we lagged? We're not lagged. I think we're just doing a little bit of think, or maybe a little bit of lag coming in there. As we got mind control in the midst of resolving, we're targeting what exactly? We're taking the set, okay? So we're taking the set, you know it's real. If it's a bluff, you're chilling. And it is the nasty night ass. We're gonna pop the Thousand Eyes Restrict. And then what do we do next? Man, this is crazy. This is a crazy situation. And we'll go ahead and pass that night ass back on over. So you did get some value from the night ass, but you were hoping that was a Magician of Faith, even though you don't really have those quality spells that you typically associate with Magician of Faith. As we're going to tribute up the night ass to bring out the Jinzo. Jinzo is going to smack on in with 24, and Geist D will just eat that. Jinzo's on the field in attack position, so you know Snatch Steal is 1000% imminent. You know it's coming. At some point, Jinzo will slide his way on over to Geist D's side of the field as his curse. This is my curse. Tribe Infecting Virus has hit the field in attack position. Dude, call Beast, play Snatch. I'm cutting the damn stream off. Call Beast, play Snatch, and I will literally turn this damn stream off, dude. I can't take it. I can't take it. Okay, so we're chilling though. So we're going to go ahead and call Machine, get Jinzo out of here. And then we're going to call Beast, get the tokens out of here before gearing up for 1600 in directly. And it will be Scapegoats there. So maybe that wouldn't have been the GG. Will you pay another card from hand to clear these tokens as well? Or will you chill? Just like you guys should chill and not hit the... Wait, hold up. Scratch that. I need you guys to not chill and hit the like button on this stream. Please do so, as they do help. Liking a stream will indicate that the stream is rocking, which we're rocking in here and rolling. Go ahead and hit the like button to let everyone know that we're out here rocking and rolling, and then more people can come and rock and roll with us. Geist D is in the middle of pondering here if it's worth pitching another card for the Scapegoat tokens. Perhaps it might be. Perhaps, as we're getting down to the metal is hitting the meat, as we're getting close to the finish line of this duel. We're past the midway point. And we will elect to just pass. And look at Assura Priest looking pretty buff. Assura Priest looking pretty buff. And you're going to just go ahead, clean up that Tribe Infecting Virus. AS says JDZ is so handsome. Yo, who is AS? We need out there, okay? I need that kind of energy coming in and just giving some positive critiques, okay? I need that. Thank you so much for saying those nice things. I don't believe it, but if you're saying it, it's got to be the truth. And I appreciate it being said. As we're going to go ahead and set another Mon on the field in defense position. We got Assura Priest trying to reach in and continue to accost. And Assura Priest will not yield success. Just book a moon, staple that Assura Priest down to the field in defense position, pass it back on over to Geist D. And you're going to flip the Dekoichi. He's going straight battle chanted. Oh man, battle chanted. Who was saying? Gibby was saying battle chanted the other day. Had me rolling. I think that's really funny to just call things battle chanted. just getting battle ready, and you're gonna go ahead and go full locomotion and take out that Assura Priest. Battle chanted locomotive is in attack position, and now Chaos Sorcerer is being spammed and slammed in attack position again. So you're going to be able to use Chaos Source's ability, or we're going to attack. We're banishing. We're getting that Dekoichi, the battle chanted locomotive, out of here. No, we're not. Second Book of Moon is going to set the battle chanted one down in defense position. Do 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 do. He's going to be able to, but you're not going to flip it though. Electing not to flip it, just trying to preserve another dark perhaps, and not trying to take any damage. But you're going to have to eventually attack this thing, and Mirror Forge is going to get the chaotic one out of there. But you have your own Book of Moon, so books all around. Book of Moon showing to be a good card. It's great in the mirror, and it's great in this matchup. Maybe not in all matchups in our meta, but definitely in the chaos or in the control type matchups is going to be really great, and it's showing some immense value for both of these duelists, as Book of Moon will secure another set of the Chaos Sorcerer, keeping him down. No Mana Crossout is available, perhaps, if you have it. Mind Control has already been used. Electing not to use the a No Mana Crossout if you did have it, which I don't know if you do or don't. It's going to be battle phase. We're going to go after the Dekoichi again, and this time it will yield true. Dekoichi falls onto the graveyard. You draw a card, add a card for your turn, as Chaos Sorcerer with 4 Scapegoat tokens stands alone. I've seen this same field setup a few times. Chaos Sorcerer, a ton of goats, Alejandro trying to press on, and these are the positions that you're just giving more turns. Geist has a ton of good cards left in the deck. So many good ones. Let's see. You have quite a few good ones. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a knockdown drag out game 3. This is going to be a knockdown drag out game 3 because we got a lot of good cards left. A lot of good cards left. Life points are looking low, so it could just literally end out of nowhere. BLS and rings abound, are all over this place. 1 ring is gone, so we got 2 BLSs and 1 ring of destruction available. This thing can go any way. This thing can go any way as we're staring down Alejandro on the play. We're thinking in end phase though. Pondering in end phase. Nothing going in end phase. We'll just think about it. Standby phase, no shoot. Checking the opponent's graveyard in standby phase, no shoot. Main phase 1. No shoot. Thinking here. And now we're just going to continue to attack with that Chaos Sorcerer. It is Magician of Faith. And boy, oh boy, do we have some... Well, we don't have no good units. We got either Book of Moon or Mind Control. Probably going after the Mind Control to get rid of the Chaos Sorcerer. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Book of Moon is going to be the grab back. A little bit of insurance policy for a potential Chaos Summon, perhaps, is Geist D's thought process, as we're going to go ahead and draw now 6 cards in hand, 1 Chaos Sorcerer, 4 Scapegoat tokens. Book of Moon is one of those cards. I'm not sure. I can't remember if Sinister Serpent has been added to the hand yet. I can't recall. Sorry, I've been in the periphery as I often am, doing a little bit of this and that. All right. And we're thinking here. We are pondering. I think the pace has been going pretty good, but it's kind of slowing down a little bit. As to be expected, this is a very, very vulnerable position for both of these players. So I kind of understand the pace of play slowing down ever so slightly, but we do have to maintain some type of decorum, you know what I'm saying? Some type of speed of play. We want to make sure we're not overthinking too much and like taking too long, because we are gonna enforce time standards, but I understand the position, and they are playing with a little bit of vigor, so I'm not gonna be too harsh about it. But we want to make sure these plays are going through, as we got standby for Alejandro. Alejandro, man, dang. All right, so there is a chaos. There is a Sinister Serpent there, and Chaos Source is kind of tied up, getting serpented over and over again. Pot of Greed is going to be played, and this is always a tough spot. You know, this is always a tough spot. You got these damn scapegoats. You don't want to start banishing your own scapegoats and skipping battle phases, but you're tied up with the serpent. You don't want to lead a serpent because you know shenanigans happen that way too. Man, it's a lot to concern yourself with. You got to be careful with these damn creature swaps too, man. It's a lot. But these little prolonged game states, what we're talking about earlier, like you see how many cards we got? 1, 2 on the field. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in hand. This is going the opposite. You got a ton of cards on your field, ton of cards in your hands. This is the opposite of where you want to be. You want to have this thing a little bit more simplified, and hopefully you can get the dub that way. I'd want to break this up sooner than later. But Geisty is going to go ahead and take the initiative here. Go Heavy Storm for 2. So you're going neg on Heavy Storm, which is just terrifying. This looks like an OTK type situation, and let's see if we can find it, as we got Sinister Serpent, creature swap. Ooh. We'll give up the token, give up the serpent, bring out the BLS. That's 27. You need a little bit more damage. You need a bit more damage, and then let's see, that's 27. And then you got 700 coming on in if you attack this Chaos Sorcerer. And now you got Ring of Destruction as well. If it's set onto the field, you might have to start entering into the prey phase, dude. One of these Ring of Destruction, it might be swing in a ring. You might be calling it Mewtwo Struck Back. It might be a swing and a ring. Let's see if it's going to be the ring. And there it is. Put a ring on it, and it's going to be a GG. Geist D gets the DUB, and we're going to move on to a game number. Game number 8. We're going to match 8. It's going to be 6-1. Going to match number 8. Let's see if I can. You knew it was coming. You knew how that was going to go. You guys already knew how that was going to go. All right, here we go. Let's see. So Geist D going up to 6. And we got a 1. And then I can just go ahead and reset these to 0-0. And I will move us on to match number 8. Boom. Booyah. Here we go. And it is an even number, so Alejandro will be on the play to start off. Man, oh man. 6-1. 6-1 is tough. 6-1 is tough. Thanks for all the GOAT content, says Morrow Games. What card did Alejandro use to win his match? I think it was Chaos Sorcerer. Chaos Sorcerer and the Sewer Priest. He had like a beatdown kind of thing established, and just kind of got after it with a Sewer Priest Chaos Sorcerer type beatdown. Something like that. Something like that. I'm actually not quite sure. You can run back the tape and check it out for yourself. While you're at it. Sorry, I'm losing my mind already. It's not even hour number 5, and I'm already coming unstowed. I'm already losing my mind as we got Sangin. Now Geist D has Sangin beat down established, and now Alejandro is going to have to think about the Sangin. I think Alejandro might be playing DD Warrior Lady. Oh, there it is. Speak of the devil. and it shall appear as DD Warrior Lady is going to come down, attack into the Sangan, do 500 damage, and banish both cards to the outer reaches of everything. DD Warrior Lady is such a good card. DD Warrior Lady is such a good card. The card is not played nearly enough. Such a phenomenal GOAT format dueling card. So good. So solid. So beefy. Does so much. Can't get enough. I can't get enough. I can't get enough. As we got Thunder Dragon now for Geist D. So you got your light now. Add 2. Whew. Man. Man, oh man. As we got another just set 1. Pass back on over to Geist. Man. Man, oh man. And we're going to go straight up Thousand Eyes Restrict now. Just a straight up classic. We haven't seen a classic Thousand Eyes Restrict in a few games. We're just going to go ahead and take control of the Magician of Faith. Great suck. That's a high quality suck. But that's a raw chicken Magician of Faith set up there. You don't see that too often either. So both of these duels starting to kind of venture off a little bit. Started kind of get lateral with these plays, doing some things that they haven't been doing yet. Probably held that delinquent duo, trying to go for a set faith double duo. That's a bold gambit, and it almost worked. But Thousand Eyes Restrict still is going to get a quality suck on that set. It's going to be hitting both Thunder Dragons here. It almost worked. That'd have been a crazy gambit if you could have pulled it off. Because a lot of times, if you don't have a set in your, if you don't have a spell in your grave, a lot of people won't contest it sometimes. So if you just have faith, set the duo, and hold it, maybe you can play the duo, flip faith, get it back, play it again, and you're just off to the races. Faith getting thwarted every time I look on stream. Dude, people are going after these sets. People are going after the sets with everything they got. They're not trying to let faiths go off, and that's a part of the game. That's part of it. People don't want these faiths just resolving, as we're going to establish a Tsukiyomi loop as well. Tsukiyomi, Thousand Eyes Restrict in Harmony, holding down the position. You got to figure out a way to get out of this thing tactically. Graceful Charity will help you do that. Let's see if Geist D allows us to go through, and he will. So you're able to cash in your Thunder Dragons first with the Graceful Charity. Immense value there, as always. And then we got Pot as well. And now we got the Tribe. So Tribe is going to be a way to get out of the Tsukiyomi loop, sort of. But you still got to deal with the Tsukiyomi itself, as Tsukiyomi is going to be able to cleanly remove this Tribe-infecting virus. Oh, man. I don't know. Yeah, you got to do it. But we're kicking the DMOC. Now, that's a high-quality kick. If you got to discard something, putting that DMOC in the damn graveyard is terrifying. And you got full Trinity in there, too. Okay. Things can get a little X-rated as we play the turn 1, match 1 main deck Swords of Revealing Light. Main deck Swords, main deck DMOC. Man, very cool. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. I like it. I don't hate it. As we play the Jar of Greed as well. Jar of Greed, add 1. Breaker. Will we go after the swords here? Breaker hits the swords and crash. I think that's a plus if you can pull this gambit off, and you will. So Breaker gets a little cheeky, sneaky plus as you take out the swords, crash into the Tribe, get them on out of there, pass back on over to Alejandro. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. As Alejandro just comes out, just spams another Setmon on the field. Pass it on over to Geist D. Yo, what are you guys? Are you guys watching anything cool out there? I need some more new stuff to watch, man. I need some new stuff to watch. I watched what's that movie? That movie with the AI, and it's like the little girl, and it's got the dude from oh man, I can't even think of that movie. How can I explain? I can't. I'm so old, dude. I can't even explain. I can't even explain the damn movie that the guy is from without, because I don't even know the other one. No, it's the one where it's like the future and they have AI and they have like the weapon, and they got the little girl AI who's created to destroy the weapon. It's got shit, man. I am so terrible. I am so bad. What is the name of that damn movie? I gotta look it up. Not Alita, not Alita. It's a newer movie. It's a newer movie, and it is shit. I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up. It's gonna drive me insane. I have to. I have no choice. I have no choice. You guys know the vibes right now. The creator. The creator. There it is. Zarakusha. You got it. You nailed it. It's on Hulu. The creator. That's one. I watched that yesterday. The movie's pretty good. The movie's pretty damn good, man. We're getting crazy with these graphics. We're getting nuts. They're getting nuts with these graphics, dude. It's getting crazy out there. but but yeah, it was a pretty good movie. It was a pretty good movie. I had a good time with it. It always leads me to ask, like, why in all these movies, you know, Matrix and Terminator and all these futuristic dystopian movies where they go like AI and it always comes self-aware and it always like kills the humans. Let's just cut it. Let's just stop right now. Like, we need to listen to Hollywood and listen to these people who are writing all these stories and just be like, let's just cut it. Let's just stop, dude. Let's just stop right now. Because it always goes the same way. And all my buddies are like, oh, dude, you heard about this new AI thing? You could do this with AI now. You can do that with AI. It's getting so advanced. And I'm like, bro, let's just fucking chill. Let's just cut it. Let's just cut it. Let's just not do that. In 2 more years, you will be casting AIs playing Go format against each other. Dude, I hope not. I don't think an AI can do it. I don't think a computer would do it. Just imagine a computer just tilting so hard that they just like implode. You know, just if you just full train a robot and he like blows up and just dies from just rage, it starts getting toxic. AI goes toxic would be hilarious. AI goes toxic as we got Thousand Eyes Strict. We're gonna get a suck here. As we got AI comes to the field, AI gets toxic and just becomes self-aware and just starts calling people slurs and stuff. That'd be pretty funny. Just see how long it would take. Just see how long it would take to just go down the hole with it. As we got Pot of Greed is going to be played, kicking another 2 cards for Alejandro, who's trying to get there, who's trying to get ahead. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh, there we go. You think Go format is too advanced for an AI to pick up? I don't think so, man. Especially you're talking about these futures where these AIs are just getting nuts, dude. These AIs are getting crazy in the movies and whatnot. Oh God, man. All right, but now we got Geist. We got a lot of cards in play. We got Graceful Charity being up. We got a full Trinity already bucketed for the blue corner player. We got Geist D who's trying to find a way back into it. Got your own Trinity pieces now. And we're in this quagmire kind of situation. An AI that triggers to start using every possible slur anytime an opponent has full Trinity is going to happen. Like, I think it would just be like a gradual over time, like 10 generations of AI advancement, and then now you got GOAT format duelist AI throwing slurs out when they get full Trinity and like body. GOAT format Latina, yo, what's up? Hype for Geist D winning this. Yo, Geist D is looking pretty strong to win this event, but Alejandro's not gonna just roll over and die, I can assume. I think he's starting to put some plays together and he's starting to kind of break serve He got to win, so he can be done. He can do it, but it's just hard. It's just really hard to do. As Tsukiyomi is going to come on down, smack on into the Thousand Archer Strict. As Zinger says, I'm struggling with gambling. Any advice? If you're struggling with gambling, I got some advice for you. You need to, I would seek professional help. I seriously would. If you've identified it, and I'm not trying to tell anybody how to live their life, I'm always going to be giving free therapy. You know what I'm saying? I am not a certified therapist, but I'll give you my own version of therapy because a lot of people can't afford therapy. But I'll give you, because I've taken therapy and I can tell you what they tell me. You know what I'm saying? I talk to a lot of people and I'll give you my JDZ therapy. But I would say if you've identified that it's something that you're struggling with and you don't want to struggle anymore, I would seek help. I would definitely reach out to their programs, their people, because gambling is an addiction. Like, it's something that is a compulsion. You got dopamines involved. You have these hormones and all these things that are involved in your body that are being triggered that you literally are going to have issues controlling on your own. You know what I'm saying? So especially because the way they rig the casinos and the way they rig, the games that you play, because you're not gambling, the fantasy football and all that stuff, it's going to rig those dopamines to hit you even when you're losing. So you're going to get effects when you're winning, or you're going to be great, and you're going to get those same effects when you're losing. So you're just going to just be out there for the thrill of whatever at a certain point. And at that point, you got to figure out a way to cut it, dude. You got to cut it. I don't know if you have family that you can lean on or friends that you can lean on. If you have family, if you have friends, if you have people that you trust, they say, hey man, if I start drinking and I start, going to these casinos, I need you to just don't take me, or don't go with me, or don't tell me not to go. Or if I got my sportsbook app open, let me delete that off my phone. If you see me on it, just snatch my phone and throw it from me, because it's a compulsion and you won't be able to control yourself, man. So I need, if you want to get off of it, I would definitely seek help. And I'll just say, like, seek help, going to a therapist, going to a doctor, going to some medical, because they're just going to hammer you financially. I'm saying seek help from your people, your network, your friends and family, or people who are close to you. And you're like, look, these are something I'm struggling with. I need help. Can you guys help me? And listen to them and like actually go through with it, man. Because you can't do it. You got to try to vice. Like Jane was saying, find a new, more positive vice, or try to remove all vice, man. Vice is bad. All vice is bad. It's not. I get it. How I live is not for everyone, but I try to live my life devoid of vice, because vice just causes strife. Vice caused strife to me, and at least in my life, in my history. Because I had an issue with gambling. I did. I enjoyed. I liked it. And I would do it. And I would. That was just how I gave it up. I like drinking. I don't drink anymore. I like gambling. I don't gamble anymore because it just causes too much strife, man. And I like money, and I like not losing it. But it is what it is. All right. But sorry for. But yeah, if you ever want therapy, I got you. Yeah. As we got Snatch Deal is going to take over. Oh yeah. I'm happy. I think it's a much better for me. And again, I'm not trying to judge anyone how they live their lives, because I understand people have different tolerances. People have different levels that they can go to, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can do things that everyone's not the same. People can do stuff that I can't do. And that's fine too. As you're going to go for a metamorphosis here, go for the Senshi hitting the field again. As we take your guy, Snatch Steal the Chaos Sorcerer, bring out the Ryu Senshi. And now we got Tribe here. So Tribe, let me do a quick little mathematics. Tribe looking a little good there. That's 40. Oh, and we got Sork here. So this is a game. Now maybe you need some scapegoat activity of your own. You need a scapegoat activity of your own, because you want this not to go down this way. As big blitz is going to come down, And you do have your own scapegoat. So Geist, never mind. But Geist has solemn judgment, and you don't play that card. Dang, dang, dang. Myself, I don't mean to bring the stream down. I just wanted to listen. No, 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 no. That's never. People never bring the stream down, man. Never bring the stream down. It doesn't matter. I don't care if it takes, because we're not gonna sit here and talk about it the whole time. But I understand that people have struggles. People go through stuff, and we're just sitting here vibing. This is not that kind of program, man, where we're just like, you know, if it's something that we're talking about, especially during side decking or whenever, and it's something personal and it comes up, we'll talk about it and we'll get through it, man. Because maybe you don't, I don't know your situation. Maybe you don't have anybody to talk to about it. Maybe it's just you by yourself, and that's way harder to get through a type of situation like this if you're alone in this world. So I'll be a real asshole if I'm the only person that you can talk to about it, because you just don't have anybody else to talk to about it. And you say, "Hey, I'm having these issues. What would you do if you were in my situation?" I'd be a real asshole if I'm like, "Oh man, dude, I don't give a damn about fuck what you're talking about, man. We're talking about go format over here. Fuck that. That's not cool, man. Because at the end of the day, yeah, we're all in this together for goats, but we're all humans first. And if one human can help another human, I should do that. Because I've struggled. I've been very open and very candid in the struggles that I've had in my life, and all the different ups and downs. My life has not been perfect. I've made a series of mistakes, and I've been very open about that. So if someone's like, "Hey, you were where I am. How did you get out? How did you get up?" And I'll tell you exactly how I did it, and that's what it is, man. That's all it is. That's all it is. So it is what it is. I am so positive. Thank you. I'm trying to be. That's the goal, at least for 2024. All love, all positivity, all the time. All goats. All goats all the time. As the hand is TD, Pot, Mirror Force Storm, MST, and Meta as we play the Pot of Greed. There. So even that last game, and I'll update the chart. So Geist D did win game number 1 there. Even that last game, Alejandro had some really good units, man. And Geist D just thugged it out and just absolutely got after it. So that's how it goes. All right, oops. Put that back, and then we'll put this up. We need more people like you. No, we need more people. I mean, I'm just trying. Like I'm actively trying to be a good person. That's all. That's it. It's not. This is how I am. As Nobly FGC says, I'll be honest. That was one of the warmest, heartfelt things I've ever heard. This is the most positive stream I've tuned into. Oh man, you guys are making me tear up. You know what I'm saying? We're all out here together, man. Because you know for a fact, Nobly, and I don't know everyone's life. I don't know people's struggles. I don't know. I know my own struggles, and I know people who are close to me. I know their struggles, and I know that sometimes, like as a man in my age, in my demographic, factually, we're the loneliest demographic ever. Like there are some guys out here who literally don't, like, I don't have a lot of friends. My friends move away and they go on to do different things. So to say like, oh man, just go hang out with your friends. Well, what if I don't have any damn friends? You know, what if I don't have any? I just don't got none because they all moved away and I'm 35, and you're not making friends at 35. You're just not doing it. The friends you had, the friends you had are the friends you got. And then when they move and they go to different places and they live states away, you can talk on the phone, but you're not just going to go get on a flight and go hang out. You know, you're just not going to do it. So you just have to thug it out alone. And a lot of guys, which I'm talking to men between the ages of 28 and 38, they're going to just thug it out alone. You're going to go to work, you're going to come home, and you're going to just deal with it, because that's what you do. You just deal with it. And I'm trying to tell you that as long as I'm out here, we don't have to deal with it. We can talk to each other. Fuck, let's be friends. Let's all be friendly. And then, hey man, I'm having these problems. I'm dating this girl and it's not working out. Well, damn, dude, I dated a girl and this happened to me. Maybe you should try this, or you should try. I don't know what the answer is, but I know that people are hurting, and I'm not about to sit here and just let people struggle alone. As TT is going to struggle on this breaker, the Magical Warrior, but you only get the SERP though, so it's a 1-for-1 essentially, and they're going to hit the Book of Moon with the MST. Sounds like me, and you're Randy. You're not the only one. You're not alone. You're not the only one. It's not. It's. I hang out. I spend a lot of time, probably too much time. I think one of my New Year's resolutions. Actually, I'm probably going to spend less time in Discord. I'll be there, just because it's something to do. It's something to do. It's hang out with people, and people are sharing stories, and we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh and doing all these kind of things. I do it because it's fun. It gives me people to talk to about my passions, about my hobbies, and I'm able to be a part of it, and it's really, really fun to do. And I probably do it too much, but I also have my wife, I have my kids, and I have I have people I work with, but it's not the same. It's not the same. I love y'all, dude. This chat's too positive, man. We need some negativity. Where's the negativity at? Somebody give me some. Somebody give me some negativity in the chat, dude. We're gonna get some negativity out here. We're too positive. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's the vibe, man. That's it. If you're new to this, you're always, it's not. And I've said this a million times in all the streams and all the publications, all the videos. As we're gonna go for a ring here, a very proactive ring. Do you have one of those Book of Moons? We're going to go after the Breaker the Magical Warrior with the Ring of Destruction, and we're just going to go ahead and get a quick. Ivan says, I'm calling Soul now. No, don't call Soul. Soul is too. We need a little less negative, okay? We need a little bit of negativity. Maybe we need like Grumple level negativity to kind of balance this thing out, because right now it's too positive. It's too positive. But, but it's true. It's true. But honestly, like, and I mention that all the time. Like when I'm talking about goats, I'm talking about when I'm talking about this game, it's not necessarily the game itself. It's more the people who play the game, because they're around my age. They like the same things I like. We like doing all the same stuff. We all talk about the same things. Guys are going through the same issues in life. Guys my age, we all have kids. We can talk about kid stuff. We're talking about, and so it's not necessarily like, oh man, this format sucks because of this, that, and this, that. That to me, that's not as important as the people that play the game. As Billy says, I lost my mom to a tragic car wreck 2 years ago. Then lost my dad 3 months ago, and Yu-Gi-Oh has been my vice to keep my mind solid. Dang, man, 2020, everything worked out eventually. It's gonna work out, brother. I'm sorry. I don't know what your spirituality is, but I'm assuming, you know what I'm saying? I would like to believe that, at least me, and I'm not trying to push anything on, but I like to believe that when people die, they go to a better place, and any type of suffering that any type of suffering that they were having is no longer going to be with them here in this plane of existence, I suppose. But I am sorry for that. But this is a good, and to your point, Billy, and I'm not trying to minimize any of your struggles, man. Thanks for sharing that to all of us. But to your point, this is a good way to just escape that for a little while, because you sit there and you're dwelling on the memories and all the pain and all that stuff. You're just gonna be depressed, and you're gonna be sad, and you're gonna be miserable. And it's gonna it doesn't feel good to be depressed. Nobody wants to be depressed. But now you can feel some rage. You know what I'm saying? You get on a ladder, load a couple games, get blasted by Trinity and BLS and Ring, and be like, damn, now I'm pissed off. And at least you're not depressed. You're pissed because you're getting sacked, as BLS is out early and often. Blackluster Soldier limps down in defense position. We're going to banish that singing. BLS looking buff here. BLS looking pretty damn good. JDZ, who is a better turbo player, Ivan Rosito or Ghost Rider 15? Man, that's a loaded question. The big Lovalsky. That's a loaded question. But that's two different camps of thought. I think they have two different, like, I know Chaos Turbo is very similar. Okay, it's a very similar strategy. Okay, you guys know what the hell it is. It's very regular, very similar. But those two duels kind of have a very different philosophy on how they approach that deck. And I think they both are the best at what they do in each way. But I love Ghost Rider. I do. And I think he's one of the best players in the game. But I can't I can't put any, like, when I think of Chaos Turbo, I think of Ivan Rosito. I think he's synonymous with that deck. I can't put anybody over him right now. I really just can't. Even though he's kind of down, I say down very, very, very liberally because I mean he just won several major Go Format tournaments last year. You know, this last dueling season, he was damn player of the year. What am I talking about? Down, dude's up. Okay, he's up. He's up. He's a player of the year. Okay, we're still waiting on the exact numbers to roll out of who was the 2 through 10, and then I'll try to generate some type of content about the player of the year. Basically, we just take all of the dueling events from that dueling season and just MMF has his running document. He's had it for decades now, and it just extrapolates all of the wins you have for that season and puts it into a Excel spreadsheet. And whoever comes out on top is the player of the year, and that is in fact Ivan Rosito currently right now, just based on his performance. He had a stellar season last year, all playing Chaos Turbo. And he's just a very cerebral player, intelligent player. He understands his game a lot, and he shares a lot of information. So that's for me. When I look at these top players, man, I don't really care about what you do. I don't care about what decks you use. I care about the impact you have on the game. And I think Ivan has a great impact because not only is he a great player, but he's also a great teacher, and he's also a great mentor, and he gives the information freely. Anybody who asks, he'll tell you, hey, not only that, here is the fucking deck I'm playing right now that I'm literally working on. Here, you can have it. Play 20 games and send me your replays, and I'll look at them and I'll tell you what you should have done. He'll do that. He's done that multiple times already. You know what I'm saying? He's very open about it, and he's all in for Go Format Yu-Gi-Oh, and that's why I think he's a good person for that. So not saying that negative about Ghost. Ghost can clearly beat Ivan. He can beat anyone. But I think if when we're talking Chaos Turbo players, I think Ivan is number 1 on my list right now. At least in my opinion. Okay says, I learned how to play Turbo from watching Ivan's replay videos on YouTube. Yeah, he's out there. He's on YouTube. He puts the videos out from like tournament play straight up, but it's straight Turbo all the time, like nonstop Turbo. For me, that would just drive me insane. Like I personally could not do that. But no judgment there. As Heavy Storm coming in strong here. Heavy Storm coming in strong. And you got to be very careful with your Geist D. You got to be careful. Oh, you see the Jinzo's already out of play. Never mind. You can be a little less careful. Because I was thinking that Heavy Storm, Chain, Solemn, sack for Jinzo. And you're like, damn. Chain, Book, Chain, Dust Shoot. These delayed dust shoots, I like that too in these control mirrors. That's another technique that you see some of these very skilled players doing in these control mirrors, is that they don't just spam the dust shoot right away. You try to get some additional value out of the dust shoot. As we're going to go ahead and send back. We got some commentary saying that's it. We're going to heavy. BLS should be set down in defense position based on the Book of Moon, though. It was chained. If I recall correctly, that Book of Moon, I believe it was chained. But it doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead and trib up for the Thunder. Doesn't matter. Sork's coming down. BLS flip summoned. Everybody's coming in. How much damage do we have here? Flip Night Ass. And we're just going to punch in with 218, 48. Is that GG? I can't count. My math is so bad. And Vivaldi gets another dub. So we got 6-2 situation. Are we continuing on? They're continuing on. We're going to play another, it appears. We're going to play another, and it was 7,100. I can't count. I am like, I had it. I was close. I was close. Let me update my Streamlabs. Vivaldi, Alejandro says, I ain't heard no bell. This thing is far. This duel is far from over. I am not going to give. Oh, I took the wrong one off. I am never going to give up. I am going to fight. You know what I'm saying? And fight hard and get to the dub. All right. So we have a 2 here coming in for Vivaldi. All right. Cool. Oh man, you're really trying to put me on the spot, dude. The Big Levalsky really trying to put me on the spot as who is the better warrior player, LeBounty or Lucat? Dude, I can't even answer that question. I can't, dude. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I cannot. I simply cannot. I cannot. That's tough. That's a tough one. Obviously, I'm a huge LeBounty fan. I'm a huge fan of, like, I say fan, and I legitimately mean it. Like, some of these duelists and the things that they have accomplished in this game is deserving of fandom. Like, I am a fan of what they have accomplished. Like, I look up to it. I I think it's great. I think it's great entertainment. I think it's great. So LeBounty and Lucas, two of the game's greatest we got. Um, Better warrior player. I can't even call it. I honestly can't even call it. I can't even call it. I can't even call it. I won't answer it. Plead the fifth. I'm fifthing out on you. I'm sorry. I'm a bitch out there, Big Levalsky. I'm a bitch out and say I'm gonna plead the fifth. I'm pleading out. What is your Edison deck? My Edison go-to deck still. My Edison go-to deck is still going to be that quick draw strategy, man. That's the only deck I really know how to play. It's the only deck I feel comfortable with. I play quick draw. Oh, this is match number 9. You're right. This is match number 9. This is match number 9. We got a 5-2. We got a 5-2, and this is match number 9. You're right. You're right. ISO. You're right. ISO. Let me update that as well. Um, this is match number 9. 9. Let's see. Where's that thing at? Do. Oh my god. All right. Here we go. And here we go. All right. Cool. This is match number 9. But yeah, I mean, again, it's all about, it is about impact too. And Lucas has, if you do check that document that I was just referring to when I was talking about the player of the year that MMF has been maintaining, if you check that, you'll see that Lucas the Heretic is the number 1 of all time. Still, it's going to take a lot because he's played so much, and he's won. He's played so much, and he's won so much. It's going to be hard to usurp him from that position. But LeBounty also has had impact. You know what I'm saying? Some of the ratio stuff and numbers stuff and the way the deck is currently constructed and how it's used has been something that has been in flux for a while. But I think LeBounty's coming along and started to standardize some of those ratios, and that's something you have to kind of give him some credit for that stuff too. But it's really hard. It's really hard to say. It's really, really difficult to say. But what I can say is you guys should like the stream. If you're here, if you're tuning in to see some Go format dueling action, make sure you go ahead and like the stream. If you're here for some questions and some chattery and a little bit of therapy and a little bit of brotherly love and a little bit of homies hanging out in a plutonic, chill kind of way, you know, man, nobody's meat is out. You know what I'm saying? It's just homies loving homies. If you're into that kind of it's so sus, dude. I can't even say that with a straight face, dude. That's pretty chill. But we out here with it though still. You know the vibe. As we're gonna go ahead and hit the Regeki break. So what I looked away for a brief moment, and what happened? Oh, this happened. Gotcha. Good cards central have gone down. And dude, I mean, it's chill though, man. I wouldn't even question it. I've been thinking of, I mean, I think of ways that we can figure out how to get more like women and females and girls and women playing GOAT format. And I'm not that guy. I'm not a marketer. I suck at marketing. I suck at most of the things that I'm doing. Most of the things that I am out here trying to do for the GOAT world, I'm not very good at it. To include marketing and like that kind of stuff. Like I don't like how, oh man, we got to get we have 99.99 of people who watch this channel are dudes. That's just a fact. That's just a fact of life. And there's nothing about GOAT format Yu-Gi-Oh that is male centric. There are some cute ass Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I mean, I'm just being general here. I'm being general. We're talking in generalities. There's nothing about this game that says, you know, a woman can't play it. Generally, we're talking generalities. Generalities, okay? I'm not trying to be specifics. Okay? I think maybe I'm about to get canceled. I need to just shut up, dude. Let's get back off. I'm off it. I'm about to get canceled. I'm tiptoeing too many lines. As we got Tsukiyomi here. Oh, this is buff. And you do get the scapegoat punishment a little bit, but still, again, it's not the end of the world. You got the scapegoats played, which has value in itself, and you're able to kick over the Tsukiyomi for a scapegoat token. So you kind of get a little bit of information there from the scapegoats. Is Tsukiyomi a boy or a girl? We went over this. Tsukiyomi is in fact a boy. Canonically, the artwork is in fact a male. I learned that last year, by the way. This is not. I'm pretending the tone that I'm issuing would indicate that it's something that I knew for a very long time. When in fact, I just learned that not too long ago myself, as evident by, if you can see here, if I can pull that up, Tsukiyomi has a very pronounced Adam's apple, which is located right there. And if you look at someone was kind enough to post the historics about how Tsukiyomi, like what it's based off of. It's like a Japanese myth about the moon and whatnot. You know, it's always been a guy. Very, very, very handsome. Very handsome. The difference between 6'1" and 6'2" is crazy. Maybe he can make a comeback. I mean, if he could just tie this thing up a little bit. I don't know how many more matches they plan on playing today, but I probably can do maybe this one and maybe one more. I think 4 matches a day seems like a pretty fair amount of goat mirrors, because you can't play goat mirrors all day. You will die. Your brain will melt out. And I would probably assume they probably play maybe this one and maybe one more and cut it. As we're going to go ahead and hit the Magician of Faith, get back the Mystical Space Typhoon. GOAT format isn't Pokemon. Girls won't like it. I mean, what is it not to like? Like what? I don't know much about girls, but I know my daughter will play. Like I can teach her how to play GOATs. I guarantee you she would play. I think she would play. My second two, my middle daughter and my youngest daughter will not. They won't touch it. You know? But like you said, Ivan Flores, like you said, the Pokemon community has their Pokemon over here where I am, where I am up here in the Pacific Northwest, here, where I am up here in the Pacific Northwest, Pokemon is huge, for one. And two, when you go to the Pokemon locals, because I've been going around, right? I'll go around to different shops and I'll be like, hey man, do you guys play Yu-Gi-Oh? What are the chances we can get retro going? I know some people. Can we sit over here and play some locals from this time to this time? And they'll be in there playing Pokemon and they'll be 40 deep at locals. And it'll be like half and half. It'll be like half women, half guys, half and half at the locals, 40 deep on a Saturday, getting after it. Pokemon. I'm like, dude, come on, man. Why can't we have that? Like, what is it about Pikachu that is just so lit? What is it about Mewtwo? You know what I'm saying? What is it about a damn Ditto that is just so lit that you can't get your Graceful Charity on? See, they got the game all messed up, man. I don't know. I'm just a hater. I see them up and I just want to hate. It is what it is. I don't know. I'm serious. I don't Jake the Snake. Oh man, come on, man. I like to pretend that I do, but you gotta understand, I'm old for one. I've been married for damn near 16 years. Okay. I don't communicate with girls that often, unless it's my wife and my kids. I'm not out here in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk to girls like that. I just don't. So I don't know what they like. I don't know what they're into. I don't know their bags. I just don't. I'm not the guy. I don't know. Hey man, this is what girls like these days. I'm not on TikTok. I'm not on Instagram. I'm not on Facebook, man. I'm not out here with it like that. I'm just not. I just don't. I don't know what they like. I know what my wife likes. I know what my kids like, but that's it. Maybe my family. Shit, I don't know. But we got main phase one here. Geisty is kind of pulling ahead. The deck has been kind this time. You got through the BLS with the solemn judgment again. So keep in mind that BLS might not be able to return. Mewtwo wrecked worlds for multiple years. After base version was so bad, they kept blessing our fan base with banger after banger after bangers. They're into crystals and TikTok. Let me write that down. Let me step my what are girls metagame up, dude. What are girls, dude? What are they into? What are women, dude? What are they into? Crystals? Like Crystal Beast? What are women, dude? What are they on? As we got a quick dub for Geist D there, taking a quick game one. The deck was kind, and those games are going to happen. So you need to win the games you're supposed to win, because the games you're not supposed to win are always going to be a part of it. As you take a game, wrong one. Geist D takes a game number 1 in match number 9. No, healing crystals. Like, I mean, I've seen people. I'm up here in the Pacific Northwest, so I kind of get the whole crystal thing, because it's like, is hippies? Can I say hippies? Is that cool? Is that cancelable? Can I say hippies, or is that no? Is that in or out? Let me know before I continue on, because I don't want to get canceled. Hippies, the term hippies, like counterculture in the '60s, the hippies. We got a lot of hippies up here, and they're into the crystals, and they're into the astronomy and the chakras, healing energy, and all that kind of stuff. That's big up here. That's not. I don't know if that's necessarily a girl thing. I can say hippies. Okay, cool. The hippies, they're into that. Okay. Because I can't be out here getting canceled. I don't know. I'll be out here saying, because I've said some wild sus things out here on this chat, and somebody's like, "Hey, bro, you cannot do that." I'm like, "Dog, I had no idea. My bad." And I'll roll it back. I'll roll it back. Boom. Bro, I was trying to just play some JDZ and goats in the background while driving home, and I think I just got shot at while driving on the highway. People have lost their minds. Where you live at? Sorry, SSB. Where is your location in the world? Not too specific. Generalities. Where are you at in this goat world? I'm not even lying. I'm in Detroit. Oh man, you're in Detroit. Oh my goodness. It's so cold in the D, dude. It's so cold. That's what, honestly, sorry SSB, it's that weather. When the sun is going down early, it's cold outside, you might just have to shoot some damn body. I don't hate it. That's a meta. That's the meta. If I'm freezing my ass off and somebody's out here coming in correct, I might just shoot their ass, dude. I'm so pissed off. I get it. Respect is deserved. What? Dude, I can't say hippies now. No, Chris, I'm not buying it. You're older than me. You don't know. You're older than me. Okay, you don't know. I'm talking to the youth out there. I'm talking to the youngsters out there who know this stuff of what I can and can't say. I can't trust you because you're in the same generation as me. I need some Zennials. I need some Zoomers. Okay, and I need some new age people. I need somebody 25 and below telling me what time it is. I can't have somebody 36 and up telling me what time it is, because they don't know the vibes. And I've been doing my research, so I think I probably know more than you, Chris, Ivan Flores. I think I know what the vibe is. You know what I'm saying? Because we come from a generation where you can just say whatever the hell you want and do something about it. It was not a cool time. As finally we got a metamorphosis on a Thunder Dragon. I think this is like the second time this has happened. Oh my goodness. Thunder Dragon is going to get a metamorphosis play. Now, what are we going to grab? I'll check my car for damage after I put my daughter to bed. Provide an update if the car got hit. Are you serious? I thought you were kidding. You really just got shot at live? Dude, I'm so glad you are okay, dude. I am so glad you are all right. That is so nutty, dude. Chris, you're not younger than me, by the way. I'm not having it. As oh, no, the Balter just got faltered by the damn GK spy. Oh man, oh no, the Balter has been faltered, dude. Dang, it had to be spy too. It had to be spy. Maybe you could have even gone for Fiend Skull there. Maybe you could have gone for Fiend Skull. I host rave parties. Oh, and it's called. Can I say Wooks? Wooks sounds W. Let me Google this because I think you're setting me up. I'm not even going to mention that again. Let me look this up. Let me Google. Can I? Let me Google this. Let me pull my tab up. I got two monitors now, so I can actually do this. Okay, Wooks. What is a Wook? A Wook is a hippie. Oh, you do know. You got the vibes. Okay, apology. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. That's funny. That's funny, dude. That's a Wook, dude. That's so good. Okay. Okay. I apologize. You're up. You're up. You're up. You're up. You're up. you're up. Okay. You might be older than me, but you definitely know what time it is more than I do. I got you. Okay. You're up. As we got Metamorphosis again. So that's double meta, single SERP. We're going to have two fusion monsters on the field at one time. Always go Reaper on the Nightmare. I can't say always because what happens, you go Reaper on the Nightmare and that dude is going to be getting teed off on by Blackluster Soldier probably. I don't know. But Jinzo is huge. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is we're going back to we're in 2005 right now. We have transfigured ourselves to 2005 and here we are as Jinzo and Dark Balter holding hands in attack with both of these. There's no chance in hell Guys D is not about to draw Snatch Deal. There's no chance in hell. There is no chance in hell Guys D is not about to play Snatch right now. It's coming. You have two of the most snatched items in the history of this game on the field side by side. Ain't no way. Oh man. Ain't no way. There's no Snatch Deal inbound. It's gotta come. But now Geist D is cut off from spells. And you got cut off from trap, cut off from normal spells, and cut off from trap cards. So this is actually looking rough. And you got Dark Balter negating the effects. This is looking pretty great for Alejandro here. No Snatch Steal coming in for Geist D either. Bro, I know every new trend too. Just ask away. You forget I make music too. Ah, okay. I just listen to people on the internet, dude. I have no idea. I'm not gonna hold you. And Breaker comes out, pops the Mirror Force. Dark Balter is going to be able to destroy that Sinister Serpent. And keep in mind, that bad boy is gone forever. He don't come back. He's out of here. When that Dark Balter tickles that Sinister Serpent, his ass is in the graveyard permanently. He puts him in a deep coffin. And we're going to meta again the Jinzo here. Oh, just probably to get your ring up here, huh? Probably to get that ring down. And that is going to be a GG. There is no stopping that. Right now, as you go ahead and ring up, I don't think you ring. Can you ring Senchi? It don't matter. He had Balter as well, so it did not matter. Unless it negates, huh? It didn't matter. I think it didn't matter. I think we're beyond that. But we're going on to game number 3, or another game 3 situation as Alejandro came out and got busy, here, trying to go up to a 3-game situation. All right. So Alejandro's finding some plays, putting them back together. Since she stops Book of Moon on the ring play too, but it was on his own turn. But my question is, I have to pull up Ryu Senshi, and I know that he can't be targeted by spells. I'm so stupid. I need to shut up. He can't be targeted by spells. I was thinking about for some reason Goatzart is in the building. Yo, Goatzart, how you been? How are you, Goatzart, for one? And Goatzart asks, how do you feel about ACP quitting? And I covered this on a previous stream that we had when the news came out that ACP, the GOAT format dueling YouTube personality known as ACP, is kind of taken. I don't think, from what I gather, I did watch that video. From what I gather, I don't think the duelist is quitting. I think they're just taking some time back to kind of focus on their own life and do other things, which I can't hate. I can't hate because I'm in that situation as well, where I do love Go format. Don't get it twisted. I love Go format. I love Go format Yu-Gi-Oh! But I also have a lot of other divine interests in other things that I would like to spend more time doing that I don't, because I spend a lot of time doing this, which is also super duper cool, super fine. So him taking some time back to do that, I think it's pretty chill. But like I said, I don't agree with everything he said in the video. I've seen some information that countered some of the information that he said in his goodbye diatribe that he made. So I don't like that kind of stuff. I just wish people would just try to keep the positivity up when they can, especially when they're talking ill about somebody who I've gotten to know over time. I've gotten to know Scully very well, and I don't believe some of the things that he alluded to in his speech that he made. But at the same time, I'm not taking away anything that he did. You know, I think he made a great impact in his game. I think he has a deep passion for this game, and I think he's done great things for GOAT format as a whole. So it's I wish him nothing but the best, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he finds takes some time away, reignites his passion, comes back and gets back active into the GOAT world. So he's done some good things. Why don't they play best of 11 matches instead of first to hit 11 matches? Because they want more matches. Because Rave Senpai, what you'll learn about Go Format, I'm not sure about your GOAT experience, but Go Format is a very variance based game. There's a lot of sack. We have cards like Pot of Greed and Delinquent Duo and Grace of Charity and all these kind of things, and BLS and Ring. There's going to be games where you just lose, where you don't even get a chance to play. So if you increase more games, it'll over time, it'll your skill should, in theory, hold through, I believe, with more games. So that's why I want to play more games instead of less, especially for this amount of money. Dude told lies in this video. I believe that because I've seen like messages and DMs and Discord messages. All that stuff is available in the GoFormat.com Discord. You guys can go check that out for yourself and make your own determination, because I don't encourage anyone to take anything, even stuff that I say. Fact check me. Don't, fact check me. Don't believe anything that anyone is saying, to include me. Even if you like me, like, hey, let me take what JD is saying at face value until I do the research. But I'm gonna give it to you raw. I'm gonna give it to you real. And I looked at it my own self, and I saw that things that were posted in Discord and messages that were sent ran counter to what he said in his thing. And I just think that is unfortunate, because granted, there is long standing beef. There's beef, when people fall out of friendship, when people fall out of favor for each other, there's going to be a beef there. So of course, when there's beef on two sides, you're always going to have your side is going to be the other side. And of course, you're going to always think your side is right, because there wouldn't be any beef if there was no conflict. So he's going to have his interpretation of how he believed things went down. Scully's going to have his interpretation of how things went down. And then somewhere in there is going to be the truth. And that is just how it is. Billy says, who is ACP? ACP he's one of the founders of GoFormat.com. That happened. Scully and ACP together kind of put all of this together. And there was a fallout. ACP separated. There was a fallout there. And ACP went to go do the GOAT Duels thing and try to make a dueling simulator on the side. And then we continued to go on over here and do the GOAT World stuff over here. And it was a harmony. He would do his thing, we would do our thing. And it was just a cool thing. Yeah, like I said, I had no animosity toward him, because I've never spoken to him. I don't know him like that. It wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, I'm not into that. I'm not into the pettiness. Okay. I'm not into the beef. I've had my fair share of beefs throughout the time I've been on Discord, and the 5 or 6 or 7 beefs that I've found myself in, I look back on them and be like, oh, this was a fucking waste of time. Like, why am I beefing over nonsense? So I try not to get caught up in it too much, because it's sophomore and not a good use of my time. So I didn't on that regard. But at the same time, I liked the fact that he was in fact talking about GOAT format. He was mentioning GOAT format. He was making videos about GOAT format. He was promoting GOAT format. He was, sharing GOAT format. And I'm always a fan of that. If I don't like you at all, even if I hate you, if you're talking about GOAT format in a positive way, then I'm going to support you, because there's not a lot of people still repping GOAT format. There's other, as GOAT format players, we got to get out of the mindset of like, oh, Ghost is the best. Like, we're the GOAT, we're the greatest of all time, and no one can touch us. And because that shit is over with. Like, that's so done. That whole line of thought is done, because there are retros are blowing up, and there are and our nostalgia is gone, and there are so many other things that people can do besides GOAT. There are so many other things. COVID is done. Like, people are outside. You don't have to play Ghosts anymore. So we need to get out of that whole thing, and we need to figure out a way to reach these kids. Oh, current sucks. You'll never be good at GOAT because we're the best ever. Cut that out, dude. Hey, come on in, little Timmy. Let me teach you how to T-set. You know what I'm saying? Come on in, because saving our game and growing our game should be the priority of everyone who likes this game. Because if you like GOAT format, like I love GOAT format, you want it to stick around. You want it to be there. You know what I'm saying? I want to be 80 and I want to be able to play. I want to be 90. I want to be able to play. And I want to see the youth take over. That's why I love it when Edison format players come in and play GOAT format and have success. I fucking love it. When current format players come back and play GOATs and have success, I champion that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I need to see more people coming in, and I want to see more people playing. And the only way we can do that is if we lose like this elitist mentality that we have wrapped around this thing, because it's not that anymore. It's over. It's over for that. No one wants to be a noob, and great players draw 15 cards. No one likes getting stomped on, dude. No one likes getting stomped out, and it just takes a little bit of time. It just takes a little bit of time. When I started playing in 2020, they gatekept the format so hard I had to do my own research. That I've heard that so much, Gozart, and it's just, and some people, that still does happen. That still does happen to this day, and I hate it. Like, any elitism in any regards, like no matter what, in any aspect, I don't like eliteness at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, it's all about what you do. It's all about your impact. It's all about how much can you build? How much can you build? Not about your personal accolades don't matter at the end of the day, because no one's really going to remember that. It's all about your impact. People will remember the impact that you had, but no one's going to remember the individual, the stats. You know what I'm saying? How many Super Bowl rings did Tom Brady have? He's got 6. How many freaking passing yards does he have? You don't know. Right? Because how many games did he win? You don't know, because that doesn't matter. But you remember the impact that he had on that team that he played for. That's how it is. Same thing in GO format. No one's going to remember how many, in 10 years, 7. I'm sorry. Did I say 6? 7. I'm sorry. I'm old. My bad. You get the point. The point stands. The point. Damn it, goes right. The point stands. I'm sorry. He has 7. Okay. But you have to Google the rest, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be that. And that's how I feel about it. It's all about impact. Make an impact. What is your last, how do you last? Because this stuff this could potentially last forever. Like, YouTube is not going anywhere. These videos are going to be up here forever. People are going to come through and see that this is happening. It is what it is. With the rise of popularity with Edison and Tengu, I've been stockpiling and getting deals on high rarity goats. What's your views on investing in paper goats at the moment? For me, I've never been, back in the day, I was all into vending and selling and trading and getting cards and the hustle. Out of the hustle. I'm off the hustle. Boom. Hustle's gone. Like, I'm all about bulk. I'm all about mass. I'm all about How many decks can I have? I need all the decks. Give me all the decks. I need all the cards. So I'm all about bulk. I'm a bulk bandit. So I've never been like, okay, if I buy this now, hold it, sell. Because Edison is like literally people are making legitimate money now because the cards that they had have increased in value so much. Like I think Caius Ulti Caius, the Shadow Monarch is like $400 now, 450. You know what I'm saying? People are making legitimate real time money because they have such there's such a demand for it. It's growing so hard. People are just outside with it so tough that it's causing, even good luck. You want Royal Oppression. If you're playing Goats and you're playing Royal Oppression for whatever reason, Goat format, fucking good luck, okay? Because the Edison duelists are maxing that thing out. You want Reaper on the Nightmare, freaking good luck. Because Edison duelists are blowing that thing up too. So what I would do if I were to invest in cards and I was trying to make something, I would target GOAT format cards that also can be played in other retro formats, especially if there's any Tengu stuff or Edison stuff or hat stuff that you have that are also good for GOAT. I'd hang on to those. And then you can reinvest that. As since Serpent is going to be turn into a sucker as we play the Torrential Tribute. Pretty good size Torrential Tribute there. If this set monster is not singing, that has some good value to it. And it's Thunder Dragon. We knew that. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. I made some good money from high rarity Edison decks. I picked everything up before it was popular. Same with my Go Kart. Yeah, same thing. Like if you had back in the day, you had like the champion pack stuff and you had like the tournament pack stuff. That stuff extremely blew up in price, and it won't lose value. I don't think it goes down. I still have 379,000 decks I need to test. Dude, come on, man. I love Nova, dude. Nova's a real one. Nova's out here getting the spice. But that's me. I just like a lot of cards. I don't like just like I don't think I have that many high rarity cards. I just like a bunch of cards. I want to be able to roll a 20-sided dice to pick my deck. That'd be sick. That'd be sick. But I think I like to cook too much. As BLS was just revealed, impromptu reveal. Oh, hate to see it. Not in match number 9. You can't be spamming. You can't be doing that. Oh no. You can't be doing that. Not like this. Duo is gone though. So you got that to think about. Whenever I see Vampire Lore, it reminds me of you. If you do see any first edition Vampire Lore, just please check the bottom left corner. If there is a very faint J in that box, let me know, and I might have a deal for you. But I know what my J's look like, and I remember what it looked like. So don't be trying to fake it. I might have a deal for you especially if you're coming from like the Atlanta area somewhere, because that's where it all went down. If you had that first edition Vampire Lore, but in the bottom left text box, there is a small faint J just scratching there, like you barely can see it. Let me know. I might have a deal for you, because that was mine. That was mine. As we go ahead and hit the Grace of Charity here too. So it's looking pretty cooked for Alejandro. Not gonna lie. It's looking pretty chalked. You got Magician of Faith banished out of play. But you do know that there are 3 copies. And there's a card destruction. Is he playing card destruction too? When the hell did this come from? I haven't seen card destruction yet either. Vampire Lord JDT. It's out there. I know it's out there. If that thing were to come up, man, it'd be so funny to have that thing back. I wish I never would have given it away. How many matches are they going to be playing today? It's 1 a.m. in Germany, and I'm impressed. Geist D is still going. I think it is just probably got to be one of the last ones, I would think. Because I know I probably have to wrap it up soon. I know they probably have to wrap it up soon. But this might be this might be one of the last ones. Oh man. Alejandro, get back out. He was out of the stream. He's back in the stream. Get out of this stream. Get out. Get out of this stream. Let's see. Let's see if we got a play here. So we're gonna do this one, and then we'll do one more, and we should be good to hook there. And then oh damn, and he had it. We're gonna spam. We're gonna slam. It is the black lusted one. Let's see if we get a banish here, or we're gonna swing. Let's see if we get a banish here, or we're gonna swing. Flip Thunder Dragon. No way I'm getting out. I'm having more fun than not listening to it. Oh my goodness. You got to get out of the stream. You have to. Oh, but it got DD Warrior Lady. So you're able to have a little bit of game there. You got DD Warrior Lady is going to be able to banish the Black Luster Soldier. And then we're going to punch in for 32. Can't even ring your way out of it. Geist ran the numbers, knew it could have been Lady or Night Ass, and it ended up being the DD Warrior Lady. Or it could have been Night Ass, because Night Ass is already banished as well. But you still take that 16 and 16. You still take 32. Sitting at 1,400. Still that 1,400. As we are going to draw, and that's going to be a GG. So we got Geist D winning match number 9, moving up to a total of 7-2. 7-2, and I think this should be the last one that we have for today. Okay, we got 7 here, and then we got this and this. 7-2, and this is match number 10. All right, let's see. And are they playing another? Do you guys want to wrap? Do you guys want to wrap this? Because let's see. Let me see. Is this 7-2 now? Do you guys want to? Let me see if Geist D, because guys, it is 1 a.m. over in Geistland. Do you want to wrap this? I think they're going for it. They're going for it. They're no rap zone. We're in it. We're in it to win it. As we got, let's see. Dang, what was I doing? Oh, match number 10. All right, here we go. Not match number 100. What am I doing? But I do have to take a quick break, quick commercial break. Don't touch that dial. Actually, I'm gonna leave it up. You guys just check it out. I'll be RB. And we're back. We're back. We're back at it again. Like we never left. Oh, yeah. Wife's home about to check the car for bullet hole. Oh, my goodness, dude. Oh, my goodness. Send me some pic. If you really got shot up, dude. Blessings up, dude. I'm so glad you didn't get smoked out here in these city streets. Just trying to get your goat on. That's nuts, man. Detroit's crazy. I've heard good things, though. I've heard good things about Detroit. It's back, but getting shot up here on a Go for Mag dueling Thursday afternoon is just crazy talk. That's nuts. That's absolutely nutty. Smash them like. Please go ahead and hit the like button if you haven't done so already. I would love to see. I would love to see as we got delinquent duo coming down. So Geist D getting another pot duo to start. That's got to be a tilt. That's got to be a tilter. I missed some information here. I don't know exactly what is all shaking down so far. We got Thunder Dragons involved. Geist D getting pot duo early just absolutely stinks, but it didn't hurt that bad at all, as Thunder Dragon and Nasty Night Ass are going to be the two cards that are going to be pitched, and you get Magician of Faith back as well, as Tsukiyomi is going to be able to attack into the Thousand Eyes Restrict. Okay, Detroit is a fine city. Oh, come on, Wes. You're Detroit. You're big Detroit, Wes. Come on, man. You got to rep the block, dude. You can't be out here hating on Detroit. You can't be out here hating. You're big Detroit, Wes. You can't be hating on the block, dude. You gotta ride for the block. You gotta live. As we got that main deck, Swords of the Revealing Light. Play it again. Oh man. Oh man. Oh no. Oh man. As we got Nomen Cross out, so this is a pretty good spot for getting pot duoed. This is a good rebuttal here. For a pot duo, that's not the worst. You would like to see a little bit more Trinity coming down for that Magician of Faith to get, but still having access to another Nomen Cross out, never bad in this situation. Now you need to find some pressures to start applying through these back row cards. 5,800 life points, 4,800, excuse me. It's not too far to go, but man, oh man, pot duo. Hate to see it. Ban Delinquent Duo. I think it saves the format. Not saying the format is in trouble in any way, but man, I hate freaking Delinquent Duo. And it seems like something's going on algorithmically with my freaking dueling book cookies or something. I don't know what it is, but every time I play, it feels like I'm getting hit with duo. If I go second, I'm getting hit with duo going first every time. Like my opponent will have delinquent duo 100% of the time, and it is just so frustrating to see there and just watch them duo me, because I'm like, oh, here it comes. Might as well just. I wish I could just draw 3 cards sometimes, and just like not even get used to seeing them and just duo me right now. Draw 3, mill 2, and just be done with it. But we got swords are going to expire. You still got cards here. Trib, bring out the mock. We're going to bring out the Machinator. We're going to bring back the Swords of Revealing Light. So if you'd have had some Trinity there, you'd be absolutely cooking. But you didn't. So it is what it is. But that is crazy that you actually got shot at, dude. Were they shooting at you, or were you the target, you think? You got ops out there like that? Sorry? That's nuts, man. And we're going to go ahead and splash the Torrential Tribute here. You do get your Swords of Revealing Light back yet again. Geist D still looking for a Mon to put onto the field. But you can't be careful, because you know there's Nomen Cross out looming. You got a ton of cards in your possession. That was a normal summon for Alejandro. It's already been occupied. As we got a set and then pass situation. DB going live in Detroit, bro. Just walking around. Like, what were you doing? Like, what is the context? You're just driving down the street, minding your own business, and then someone just upped on you and just start blasting? Dang. Why they do that? Like, what was the motivation? Like, what was the cause? What was the causation? It can be nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. I was just chilling, minding my own business, it got blasted on. It's got to be something. It can't be nothing. I'm just walking down the street, doing my own thing. Dude, that's crazy. I'm glad you're okay. I'm only laughing now because you're all right. And You hopefully got insurance. You can get your car fixed. No one's hurt. Kid's good. Old lady's good. You're good. Now you just gotta laugh at those kind of things, man. It sucks though. It sucks. It's kind of scary. As we're going to go ahead and mirror force the DD Warrior Lady. A little bit of lag spike there. As Fo McCloud says, "What up, JDZ? Do you do viewer deck list testing? I got a Horus and Light Fairy Warrior hybrid I've been working on. I'll check it out. Of course, man. I'm all about the heat. I'm all about the spice. Okay, I'm all about it. Of course, I'll look at it. I want to start. Honestly, want to start streaming more too, because I like making videos, but it's such a pain in the ass. Like it's such a pain in the ass. What time? Oh, I thought it was 5 to 6. Okay, okay. I'm okay. I might have to do a little. I might have to do a little wrap up situation here. We might have to cut this. I might have to cut the stream a little bit short. I might have to because I have some obligations that I do have to attend to, and so we might have to do a quick pause here at a certain point. We'll find a good stopping point, and then I have to the life is calling. I might have to depart. But what we can do, I mean, if I have to cut down the stream, we can keep this game going, and then they can finish this match maybe off stream, and then we can come back to it later. But I do have to depart here very, very soon. So we'll see. Maybe I can finish this game. After this game, I have to wrap it, and I have to take off. I don't know if there's a way I can not keep it going and still be able to shut it down. I don't think I can do that, but I'll have to DM the players and tell them that. Let's see if I can. We do have Solemn Judgment on the scapegoat tokens here. Oh, we didn't play it. He did play it. Okay, never mind. So we're going to lose some life there. Maybe you can get really, really dynamic here with a, I don't know how big you can go. Can't go too big. Let it ride and we'll pump the algo because they're going to stop after this match anyway. They're going to stop regardless. And if there's a way I could like remotely take down the stream, I would just like leave and then just let it rock. No commentary. Maybe get somebody else in here to just vamp on the beat and then just shut it down and just go. But I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can stop it, as we got BLS trip for Thunder Dragon, and that's going to be a GG. Let me pause the player. So what we can do, I'm gonna tell them I have to take off, dude. I have to leave. It's so unprofessional, dude. It's so bad. Is there a way? Yeah, is there a way we can just pause it right here? This would be a good spot, and then we can just start on the next time when we bring the stream stream back. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we could just continue this match on a. Let's see. Yeah, and just side game too. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I am so sorry, but I totally spaced that my life. I had some stuff that just came up, man. I just got a side note. I do apologize that this is happening, but it's still a good spot. We're side decking for it'd be 7-2. It'd be 7-2 with a one game up for Alejandro. 1-0 duels. You just immediately side deck and then go on into a game 2. That's easy. I think that's easy. Can we do that? Is that cool? Or do they want to finish on their own, no stream, and then we'll check the replay? Because I don't know, because no information really is given up just yet. If you guys can play, I don't mind. You guys can play it out, and then I'll just have to shut it down, and you guys can finish on your own. Yes, if they want to do that. If you guys want to finish. Yeah, you guys can finish. You can finish it, but I won't be able to. I won't be able to participate. but I can finish. I can come back. I can come back tomorrow, 100%, and do. Especially if we start a little bit earlier. Okay. Okay. So they're gonna keep going, but I have to, like I said, I have to shut it down. Man, I want to stay. I want to stay, but I literally have to go. I have to go. I cannot stay. But folks, what's okay? I will have to shut down the stream. Can you send the replay afterwards? I do have to shut it down. I am so unprofessional. I am so unprofessional, and I had to go. I saw the fool that jacked my V Lord, and I got to go jack him up, dude. No. That dude, that was such a mess, dude. I was such a different guy. I was such a different guy. But hey, I do have to depart. I'll get the replays, and then we'll showcase those replays to you guys after this is over. But we're still in match number 10. I could also I'll update the charts before we start the next one, so I'll understand who won this match. And it looks like it's 7-2. But I do have to depart, and I'm so sorry that I have to split so early. I wish I could have. I wish I could have stayed a little bit longer, but I literally have some life that is going on beside me. So, but thanks guys for hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow again. We're going to do this until it's complete. These duels are, maybe we can start a little bit earlier. We can get a few more games in and get it done, perhaps even tomorrow. But that's all I got, folks. As always, I'm JDZ. I play goats. I'll be out.